beautiful freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Frequels. I'm your host, EJ Leeson, and with me today is that beautiful man called Rory Colorasi. How are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm really excited to be talking about this movie today.
Yes.
I've been wanting to talk about this movie now for a straight year.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best, 2000s
Not a
horror movie.
bi-curious year?
No, it's funny. Last year at this time, I really wanted to do this episode because I wanted it to be in January when it's kind of cold and snowing out. And I was so happy while we were watching it last night. Yeah. It was snowing out and it was cold and the wind was going crazy outside. It was great atmosphere. I was real happy.
Yeah, this movie rocks. I can't wait to talk about it.
But it was funny because I was like, okay, so I got to reach out to Elle because it's a vampire movie. But then I'm like, wait, no, Rory, be greedy. Get Jon Snow. Because there's so much snow in this movie. Why not add a little more?
Yes.
Two Snows.
We are joined by two Snows. First up, vampire extraordinaire, Elle Snow. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk about this movie, too.
And you snow this guy.
You all snow this guy, the one and only, the new metal messiah.
All right, I'm going home.
Jon Snow. What's up, baby?
We're doing, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't like puns.
Oh, you don't like puns?
They need to be done just right.
Oh, so
and that one was kind of painful.
Was it?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I like that one.
I was going to say, because there's a lot more like this coming your way. I only know how to make puns like an old man from the 40s.
Is this going to be like Mr. Freeze doing a review of this movie?
I'm going to tell you this right now. I love that aspect of Batman and Robin. You know what, though?
Me too.
I'm just going to say this. I saw that movie when it first came out, and I was like, fuck that movie. I watch it now, and I'm like, God bless that movie. It's a lot of fun.
I think it's cool.
I think it came back around for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck Michael Keaton.
Yeah, get that guy
It's all
out of
Clune.
here. Get the bobblehead in there.
Oh, yeah, it's all Clune, baby.
It's definitely in the so bad it's good category.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know what's funny is you said the bobblehead thing. Ben Affleck also, him and Kevin Smith were talking about George Clooney's Batman for some reason. And this is years and years ago. And it was a behind the scenes interview. And he's like, oh yeah, he bobbles his head a little, right?
Oh, really?
And then he went on to be Batman himself, which is kind of crazy.
A very underrated Batman.
Yeah.
I think he's a great looking Bruce Wayne.
I think so too. He looks like he's straight out of the animated series.
He really did.
Yeah.
He was a good Batman in some bad movies.
Yeah. Just like Henry
100%.
Cavill. Oh my God, Cavill. He was a great looking Superman in the least Superman movies ever made.
Yeah.
Where he murders people.
He's just breaking necks.
Letting people die. You know anything about it? It's
no squirrels were saved in that film.
And that's why that movie goes down a lot for me. Because I like any superhero that saves squirrels. Or animals in general.
Yeah. A lot of people weren't crazy about Superman saving squirrels.
That's when you know that
crazy.
Our society needs an attitude adjustment. But you're like, you know what's really pissing me off about this movie? The fact that he saves a squirrel. I think superheroes don't save enough squirrels, personally.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, what are some new movies that you have watched recently, El?
We saw Wake Up Dead Man, the new Knives Out film.
Did you like it?
I love it. We also saw Silent Night, Deadly Night. We were at the theater with you guys.
Yeah.
And I was there too.
Yeah. Did you guys love it?
Yeah, I
very
actually really
enjoyable,
did. I wasn't sure, going into slashers, because that's not usually my thing. So I'm like, this will either be fun or really horrifying. And no, it was really fun. And there's one scene that makes the entire movie worth it. And
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you've seen this movie, you're nodding your head.
Like, oh yeah, that one. Didn't see that coming.
I'm trying to think if I saw anything else recently.
Well, we watched the David Harbour movie, the other Christmas one.
Oh yeah, we saw Violent Night.
Violent Night. Yeah.
Did you guys love it?
I love that movie. I was telling my friend about it because I'm like, you have to add this to your Christmas rotation. I'm like, imagine if John Wick had Christmas magic.
It is so good. It's in my rotation.
As violent as it is, it's one of those films that really has an actual emotional core, and it's like, wow, this is actually really heartwarming.
Yeah. There's some really great moments. I love when she's like, yeah, we think it's Santa Claus. And the guy goes, what the fuck did you just say? It's my favorite line.
I also like
And John Leguizamo is so underrated.
He's so great.
I liked him a lot in The Menu. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I love The Menu. Yeah, that's a great
that
movie.
whole movie is just riddled with great actors.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Nicholas Hoult, just in
Ray
general,
Fiennes.
is just never misses for me.
No,
Yeah, no.
he's always on.
on target every time.
I like one particular movie that we still need to cover down the road. Nosferatu. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
We gotta cover that at some point.
I was like, Warm Bodies? That would be one for Maggie because she has to watch the zombie movies.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, she's our certified zombie expert.
She hasn't seen that one yet. She's waiting to read the book first.
Oh, okay.
If anybody wants to,
Reading's hard.
it is. If anybody wants to jump in and be our werewolf person, please come forward with all 5 good werewolf movies.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that
feel
a
like-
weird genre?
Yeah, I feel like they're like
There's not a lot of.
no, like you have, so an American Werewolf, of course.
Yeah,
in
it's
London,
like one of the standards.
it's like top tier.
Yeah.
but then
So, like, the
a lot of people
Wolfman.
crap on the sequel.
you
I
did
think the
Ginger
sequel is a
Snaps.
strong one.
Dude, you know how I feel about that
Yeah,
movie.
me too.
It's great.
Tom Everett Scott.
Fun.
Oh man, he's the best. Tess,
Great soundtrack.
great soundtrack.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Mouth.
that's the best
Ginger
part.
Snaps is awesome. I love that movie. I think
The
Ginger
Howling.
Snaps, The Howling,
Part
Maybe
3.
Part 3.
Carmen.
And then we're tapped. I think that's it as far as werewolf
Wolf.
movies. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I brought up
Teen
Teen
Wolf.
Wolf the
Teen
other
Wolf is
day.
good.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. But yeah, like there's not like
There's-
a lot of great ones outside of that. There's like a ton of great vampires and zombies, but
you-
someone really needs to get on making like a
Have
great
you ever
werewolf.
seen I Was a Teenage Werewolf with Michael Landon?
Oh yeah, probably like a long time ago though.
That was an episode of Mystery Science Theater, and one of my favorite bits is as soon as he comes up in the opening credits, they're like, "We got a film that is starring Michael Landon."
I don't want to really stake my claim. I want to be like the Fishman movie guy.
I want like a
John's just
creature
gonna do the
feature.
Shape of
Yeah,
Water.
Anything that emerges
Yes.
from a pond, I want to be that guy.
I'm that guy.
Well, Robert Eggers, he has a movie coming out at the end
Werewolf.
of Werewolf. So maybe he'll fix this.
Yeah,
Wait, when is that coming out?
The end of the year.
Oh, I
'Cause-
thought it was gonna be the end of this year.
The end of this year.
did you see
'Cause
Wolfman?
We're technically recording this in
No, I
2026.
okay.
I
I thought it
swear
was the
to
end
God.
of last year. Is what I meant.
I swear to fucking God, we're 2026 right now.
We are definitely not recording an episode in 2025 to be released in 2026.
What happened with Wolfman? Like,
What happened? What didn't happen?
I know
It seemed like a
Leonardo-
lot of cooks in the kitchen on that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know what though, I will say this: there are some beautiful shots in that. The effects are pretty solid. Mm-hmm. I don't know, and I like that's it.
yeah.
Are you talking about the one with
Pretty
Benicio
solid.
del Toro?
What's up?
No. I actually think that one's kind of cool.
Wait, are you talking about the Lee Winnell one?
Yeah.
I was talking about the one she's talking about.
Oh no. So we both are kind of like,
Oh,
Wait, did you like Lee Winnell's?
I didn't even see it.
Oh, okay. You made the right choice.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Wolfmen, and then there's the Wolfmen. They were both underwhelming from what I've heard.
So
Right.
like I was on Dave Gonzalez's podcast on Friday, and one of the things that they had the category wise was the top 10 worst movies of the year, and I am not generally a person that like walks out and just like flat out hates movies like a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So it really struggled to get 10. So I had 5 and then a subcategory of movies I didn't see because they looked like they would annoy me, and The Wolfman was on there.
Yeah. Yeah. What were the 5 worst?
Oh, God, I feel like the audience is going to really turn on me with this one.
I know what you did last summer.
That was number 1. That's
Yeah.
the worst. That movie infuriated. Well, not infuriated. It just made me feel like I wanted to stop living. But that was on there. I did put Wicked for Good on there because I couldn't wait for that to end. Which, I love the first part, but that movie is not good for me. I felt bad because one of the other hosts, that was his top movie of the year. I'm like, I am so sorry because he's like the nicest guy. Darren, shout out. But then I think that new Jurassic World was in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I mean, like, I don't hate any of these movies. So
Right.
I don't know. Like, I don't have a top worst list. I struggled.
Aside from the top worst list that he did on other podcasts.
Yeah.
Except for
Well,
that
I
list.
did. I
They held a gun to his head.
I gave a disclaimer. I'm like, I don't really believe in this kind of a thing. I'm just having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
what are we doing here?
Oh, by the way, Wake Up Dead Man, Josh O'Connor, who's the lead in that movie, phenomenal. So good.
Excellent.
That was an excellent way to get us back on track.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
You're like, but yeah, seriously.
Somehow we were talking about werewolves for quite a while.
Yeah, we went off on a wolf
We
chat.
get a lot of complaints about the show because we don't talk about werewolves nearly enough. That's
Monster
usually what it
Squad, good werewolf.
is. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a good
That's an ensemble piece.
in
That's
Fright
true.
Night, in Fright Night 2, there's a pretty solid werewolf.
You know what? That's right.
Yeah, Louis, I think that's his name.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So
I
there's
like
two.
Fright Night 2. We got to talk about
Underworld 3, a lot of werewolves in that.
Yeah.
There technically are.
Yeah.
Any other movies you saw?
Not that I can think of. I've been on a rewatch of the Highlander series.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because it's been like, I was obsessed with it in high school, so it's been like 20 plus years since I've seen this. So it's like, oh, I did not remember this at all. And then something's like, I remember this. Oh my God. And
I remember this. Yeah.
And then like, I'm revisiting it and I'm like, I'm falling in love with it all over again. Like there are parts of it that are super, super cheesy. I'm not going to lie. And some of the writing is like, but the action scenes are always well done. And, you know, you gotta like Highlander. If you didn't like the movie, you're not gonna like the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like the movies too? Like
I've only seen the first movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's probably for the best because Highlander 2 is really weird.
Well, I mean,
it's like
each film just
has
seems to be like not in continuity with the other films.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. So it's like you just go in not expecting that.
It's not like terrible, but it's definitely disjointed, I would say.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. How about you, John? What have you watched recently?
All those movies that you just said. And that's about it. I am not watching Highlander. I want to get around to watching Stranger Things eventually, but I'm way behind. I haven't even started season 5 yet, so I think technically a couple days ago the third part of season 5 dropped, and I haven't seen that. So
Yeah.
Well, can I ask you a question since you don't have any movies that you've watched?
I mean, I do, but she watched them already.
Okay. Fair enough.
I was there for all of them.
Well, new ones, I guess, to share. My question is, are you wearing pants under that robe?
Pajama pants.
Oh, that's disappointing. Anyway.
We all hope for the best. How about you, Rory?
I didn't watch a whole lot since our last episode because our last episodes may or may not have been recorded very close together.
Right.
I won't confirm. I did watch Stranger Things, John. I watched all the new episodes, and it's a very talky season. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think they messed up the order of how they released it. I think I would have put like something that happened in the first half and the second half to like have that escalation, like that
Divide
build
into
up.
3 parts. Where's the halves come in?
Yeah, well, the first part should have been like the end of the first part should have been the end of the second part. The end of the second part should have been like the end of the first part, maybe. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go get a map and we're gonna make.
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna
Tarantino it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Well, yeah,
I'll say like, there are a lot of weird writing issues this season that are like driving me crazy. Like conversations that could have happened earlier in other scenes that happened at the absolute most inappropriate times. I'm talking to you, Max.
This would have been better if it was brought to my attention yesterday.
That's exactly. Yeah, there's just like some puzzling choices, but the show's charming still. I'm in until
The
it's
kids are in
over.
their 30s.
Yeah, they're like 40-year-old kids, and they're. It's still like I still like the show. I just really hope that by the finale they just get it back to the core group of boys in Elle.
Yeah,
Because it's just so many goddamn characters. Like they're constantly cutting back and forth
I
between
heard
stories.
that people
and-
talk
and-
about the fact that
and it's fine. Like I don't necessarily need them all to die, but just get them like out of there because you're constantly cutting back and forth between storylines, and it's like kind of messing up the pacing a lot. So there's times where I'm like, this is getting really exciting. They're having a sit down and they're going to talk for 12 pages, Jonathan and Nancy.
yeah.
How long is that scene?
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That just kept going.
Yeah. It feels very like filler. You know, like, what can we do to like fill some time? A
Yeah.
little bit?
But
Listen, they had a thing in like season 2 or something like that, so they probably got to circle back around to that.
Yeah.
I guess. But I just feel like, I'm telling you, when you get to, you'll know what scene it is when you watch it. There was just a point where I was chuckling because I'm like, how far are they going to take this? Like, how long is this going to go? But it's still fine.
They're still running up that hill, I guess.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok somebody made of they were cosplaying as Steve Harrington and doing like what if he's going into a battle to die, what his last line might be, and he's like holding the bat. He's like, "It's okay, Nancy. I've done stranger things."
Boom. And then it's like. I was gonna say, I think the issue that I see with a lot of like television shows, because they can never stick the landing, and there's so many like shows that are really beloved, and then it gets to the final season and they just kind of lose grasp on like what is going on and disappoint fans.
Why don't you leave Game of Thrones alone?
No. I'm it's not just Game of Thrones, but it's other TV
Jon
shows.
Snow is
too.
offended.
I think it's because nobody writes
Says the guy in the
for
Dexter
an ending
t-shirt.
anymore.
I think what
right.
it is too, that
Everybody
but
writes for like, let's write out this season. Whereas like, if you watch the first 5 seasons of Supernatural, it's perfect because they're setting up in season 1 for stuff that happens in 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And like, there's little clues throughout because they knew they were going to get there. And so like, if you're writing season by season, not sure if you're going to get canceled, there's no way to put things in ahead of time that can pay off later. And it feels cheap. It's like, wow, you finished it. It's like you wrote this report the day before it was due.
Yeah.
And we can all tell.
I think also for like say like Game of Thrones or other TV shows, right? I think even Stranger Things, I think they're writing for a television series. I think when you're writing the final season, write it like a film. Like everything has to be important and land, not just like, okay, we have to fill some time here. And I think that is like why a lot of people are always disappointed, because that they don't have that right build up,
Yeah, it kind of like tying into what you were just saying. There's the it's like the second act problem when you start doing TV shows more cinematically.
Yeah.
Because like the beginning is always what people fall in love with the show, and then that second act just keeps going and going and going and going and going. You just keep stretching it out, and then finally the show's gonna end, and you're just like kind of what you were getting at. It's just impossible to land the ship in a satisfying way.
Yeah.
That's why like trilogies work better, because of what you're saying. Like
Right.
it's there's such different things, TV shows and movies. Like Welcome to Derry, I think probably would have been a better movie.
Yeah, I think because there's so much stuff you could cut out
Yeah.
of that, and if it was a film, it would like you would be able to tell a really, really good story.
That's why movies are superior to television. I hate to break it to everybody. But like movies are awesome because it's like, here's your beginning, here's your middle, and here's your end. And you leave and you're like, oh, it's pretty satisfying.
I mean, we can all admit it that television has gone downhill since Riverdale went off the air.
It's true.
That's where it happens.
But from that, Frequels was born.
That's true.
Because some other show went off the air.
Listen, I heard that EJ's using dark magic to resurrect Ross so they can finish the River Dudes podcast.
It's true. I'm looking.
You still have
into
like a season and a half to do, don't you?
We have like 3 more seasons.
It went that long? Who was watching?
Yeah, he stopped after season 3, and then I kept telling him, "Yo, season 4 is not too bad." He's like,
nah,
"I'm out. I'm
nah.
done."
So it went 7 seasons?
Yeah, I think it went 6 or 7. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I know.
I tagged out. Once you guys weren't doing anymore, I was like, there's no reason to.
I tapped out after season 3 as well.
No, you saw parts of 5. That was the D&D season.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was season 3.
No, that was season 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it
I'm in a
went
fugue
3 more
state. I
years
don't
after
know.
that. 3 more years.
But what have you watched, buddy?
Well, aside from Stranger Things, Becca had me watch the next part of the Taylor Swift documentary, and I like Taylor Swift. I don't care.
That's cool,
I
man.
think she's good. I like watching a documentary. I'm like, this is very nice, positive stuff.
Yeah.
And I like seeing the concert footage, and everyone just looks really happy, and they're like,
Was she on Road Rules or?
the Jersey Shore, you mean? Yeah.
Well, no, I mean like we can cross over with other reality shows. Like maybe you can branch out.
Oh,
you know?
that'd be
like,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is on the challenge.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of
no.
cool.
It's fun watching it. I think her music's catchy. I watched, and this is the last movie I'm going to talk about, guys. I watched a movie that I think is possibly one of the most perfect movies ever made. Mm-hmm. Criterion just put out Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes.
And I got to rewatch Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and I'm like, why don't they still make movies like this?
Dude, that movie is so good.
It's so
I
joyful.
love that movie. The score is
Unreal.
outstanding. Yeah. Everything in that movie, it has everything. Like, did you watch the interview with Tim Burton and what's his name from Garth Marenghi's Dark Place? I can't think of his name. Richard Ayoade or whatever, but he was talking about when he was making Pee-wee, he actually got to explore all these like different genres in one film, because he's like, there's a little bit of, like comedy, a little bit of like scary horror stuff going on, and he was like, and a huge action sequence at the end, and I was like, yeah, that movie really does have everything.
It really does.
It's and perfect though.
It's perfectly paced, and Paul Rubens just putting out one of the best energetic, fun performances.
Yeah.
He's like totally dialed into that character.
Him and Phil Hartman like co-wrote that, which is
and I love Phil Hartman in the worst way. It's interesting, as I was watching the movie, and I'm like, has there ever been a better like assignment for a director? Because like Tim Burton was perfect for that movie. Like I couldn't imagine somebody else handling that material and getting that, because I just feel like there's something about that movie and Tim Burton's brain that just synced up perfectly.
Absolutely.
I loved it. I loved revisiting. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I got real excited for the Large Marge scene.
Yeah, that's one of the best. And the Kyoto brothers worked on that makeup for Large Marge.
Yeah,
who made?
I could tell.
Yeah, Killer Clowns. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Weird moment.
I know, isn't that awesome?
It's so like out of nowhere and jarring, and just like,
Tell
Jesus
Large
Christ.
Marge sent you. I love that.
Yeah. And like he goes into the diner and they're all just like,
Yeah.
what?
What?
I don't know.
When I drove across country, I actually stopped at the diner and also like the dinosaur park that
Did
he
ya?
goes to. Yeah. So I have a picture in front of that like T-Rex that they sent in.
E.G. Daly's in that movie.
I know.
That's Tommy Pickles.
I'm a loner.
Dude, when I was, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I went to a Monster Mania years and years and years ago, and she was there.
Yeah.
And she's fucking awesome. Like she's like really fun. Because in the Tommy Pickles voice, we got her to go off on a tirade where she was swearing a lot, and it was amazing. She was so game. She's just like, just don't record it. And I'm like, why?
Dude, she had like a music career too.
Yeah.
In the 80s, and she's in Better Off Dead. She's the band that's performing on stage and stuff. And
The Devil's Rejects, which you guys might be able to talk about something about that later.
Is that your first date movie?
Well,
One of them.
one
Yeah.
of them. But there's
That's
another
awesome.
one that you guys were just telling me about.
Yeah.
But E.G. Daly Moba?
Oh, well, she's just awesome. But like back in the day, she kind of looked like Sabrina Carpenter.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. There's one thing that I watched, like I was watching like her music videos, and then she did like a Top of the Pops kind of performance. I was like, man, she looks just like that girl that's like really popular right now, and I couldn't think of her name, and I was like, oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
That
That's
girl
it.
from Girl Meets World. Remember
Yeah.
that show?
I didn't watch it, but I want to.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I didn't finish it. I
Spin-off TV series are always successful.
Yeah, I just liked seeing those characters, because I love Boy Meets World. I think that is like a genuinely funny show. It's probably one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's heartwarming bullshit.
It's
Right?
great. Yeah.
I don't know. Did you watch
I
that
love
show?
Boy Meets World.
Will Friedle actually has like terrible anxiety, so that's why he quit screen acting and he started doing voice acting.
Yeah. Wasn't he like Batman Beyond? Was
Yes,
that one of
he
his?
was Terry McGinnis, and he was also he since he was on Critical Role, he voices his own character in The Legend of Vox Machina on Prime.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
He drops the F-bomb, and he's like, that's my first curse in an animated series, and they're like, really? And he's like, yeah, I didn't have a lot of reasons to say fuck. It's Terry McGinnis.
Eric Matthews was my favorite character.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
He was
great
just so
show.
funny. Yeah,
I saw, was it Danielle Fishel? Is that her name?
yeah,
On Dancing with the Stars.
that's cool.
I didn't watch the show, but those clips kept popping up in my Facebook.
So you kept watching them.
Yeah, I was like, she's good.
she's doing all
She did a
right.
great job. She had goddamn Mr. Feeney popped up. The guy who's like almost 100 years old right now.
Yeah,
And he's still kicking. He
I
still
know, he
looks
looks
good.
great.
He's
Yeah.
functioning.
yeah, it's crazy.
William Daniels, that's his name,
William
right?
Daniels.
did you
Yeah.
ever see him in 1776? He plays John Adams.
No.
He's amazing.
Sit down, John.
Yeah, he was. It
That's
was
a
in
song.
a musical.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw him in The Graduate.
yeah.
He's on that.
I saw Knight Rider. He was the voice of the car.
You know,
Oh my God, he was, wasn't he?
He was.
he was.
Hello, kid.
Yeah.
It's like weird though.
That
Like,
just blew my fucking
Hello.
mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
In the early
Hello,
90s, I felt like he was an old man. But
He was
like,
probably like 48.
I know. People lived harder or something.
Yeah, so he was probably in his 60s, actually, because he's like 90-something now.
It's like 98 or
Yeah.
something.
So he was probably in his 60s during Boy Meets World, which is relatively, for that time period, older.
Yeah.
Right? So it is kind of funny because he like was always kind of like older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is,
Even
without
in
a
The
doubt.
Graduate, too. Like,
Yeah, he was kind of like, he's probably like in his 40s and the 60s.
yeah.
No, he was my favorite character on Boy Meets World, without a doubt. I loved
Yeah.
him. I love him. I think he's a great actor, that guy. But what'd you
He's
watch?
98 right now.
98, yeah.
Still kicking.
Crazy. So crazy. So I watched a couple things. I went to see Sung Blue
How was that?
with Hugh Jackman. Loved it.
Yeah?
It was actually really, really good. There's it's based on a true story, and it's just unbelievable like what happens in the movie. You're like, oh my God, like
That's
this is
what I
kinda
heard.
crazy.
I heard it like goes off in a weird direction at the end.
Yeah, like halfway through something happens and you're like, wait, what?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like real excited to see it.
And then, so then I also watched the documentary that it's based on, and me and Robin like watched that, and we're like, wow, they really like nailed it, like everything about the live action film or whatever. But it was really, really good. And then I also watched Life of Chuck,
Yeah.
which was
Finally.
awesome. Yeah,
I bought you that months ago.
it was amazing.
You liked it?
I loved it.
You're not just trying to like not hurt
No.
my feelings, right?
Robin was like, I think this is one of my favorite movies of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got me right in the heart.
It was really good. Tom Hiddleston, you know how I love dance scenes.
Yeah.
Perfect dance scene.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's not that's like a scene that you watch and it just fills you with joy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I remember
Yeah.
like watching it in the theater and just like smiling and I'm like, oh, I have emotions still. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston.
And then it was cool to see like Heather Langenkamp in it,
She's in it.
and Mia Sara, who plays like the grandmother. Because I
Mark-
love her in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Mark Hamill giving a
Mark
wonderful
Hamill.
a wonderful monologue about math, and it is beautiful.
It's so good. She would tell Elijah Four and Karen Gillian and
Kate
Kate Siegel.
That scene
Matthew
when she's in the
Lillard.
classroom with him and she's talking about
The Multitude. Yeah.
yeah, that's probably like some of my favorite dialogue ever. Like that whole scene is so beautiful.
Yeah, in your mind, there's like multitudes of. Yeah.
She's like a master at delivering monologues. Because even like on what the hell, the Midnight Mass,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of monologues in that show.
Yeah.
It's riddled with monologues, but they're all like wonderful, and she's so good at delivering her Mike Flanagan's style. That's like her husband, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I get why he gives her all these big pages. She's so good.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you watched it. I've been waiting patiently for someone
Yeah.
else to watch it.
Because
No
of
one
the
saw it.
snowstorm, we were able to watch it. So
If it wasn't snowing out, I'd still just be like bothering you. Like, did you watch it yet?
no, it's collecting dust, brother.
Come on, man. Why don't you just like sit down? I'll pop it on.
But we also watched that day because that Sunday there was a snowstorm. I also watched the documentary "I Like Me" about John Candy.
Oh, how was that?
Oh my god, incredible! Did you guys watch it?
Yeah.
No.
It's really, really good. I always liked John Candy a lot. Like, I loved him, but this makes you just like love him even more because he was just such a friendly dude. He would sign
that movie
autographs.
was number 2 on Jeremy John's top 10
It was.
films of the year.
I Like Me. Yeah, it's really, really good.
I like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, man. There's one story where Conan O'Brien is talking about SCTV, and it's just this one skit, and we were watching it, and then all of a sudden they show the skit, and I laughed so hard that I almost had to like take a knee on the floor because I was like laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god! But when you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about because Conan O'Brien's like, I remember watching SCTV and it was like my Bible. Like, I loved it. But there was one skit in particular that just, it was like my Oppenheimer. Like, I was like, oh my god, and then he describes it, and then they actually show the skit itself, and it's so funny, and it's maybe like 5 seconds long, the whole skit, but it's just watch the documentary. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm
and,
going to it for sure.
and Bill Murray talks about, he's like, you're making a documentary about John Candy, and it's like impossible to say anything bad about him. So I don't know how interesting like this like is gonna be because he doesn't really have any dirt. Like, he has like no dirt. But then he's like, oh, you know what? I do have one thing, and then they circle back to that like later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really funny, and it's not even like a
Apparently, he killed 3 hookers.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That thing happened.
Right. He actually broke into Wally Land and Wally World, I mean. But no, it's really, really, really good. And I definitely recommend, if you love John Candy, definitely watch it. If you just even like John Candy, watch it. It's really good.
No.
All right. And I also watched 30 Days of Night.
Oh.
Yeah, which is a movie
I've
you
heard of
picked.
that film.
Yeah, it's really good. Did you guys see it?
Do you guys want to talk about it if you watched it?
Did you guys watch it?
Real quick, before we started recording, you guys were talking about how the first time you went and saw The Devil's Rejects, it emotionally scarred you.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
John thought it was one of the best movies he'd seen that year,
And she went in the bathroom and cried for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I did. And then so I'm like, next week is my turn to pick a movie. And then my choice was this movie, 30 Days of Night.
Which is weird, because I feel it's just as, if not more violent than The Devil's Rejects, minus the Freebird.
It is
Right.
the whole idea of how violence is depicted sometimes, because The Devil's Rejects is filled, because like Zombie scaled them back a lot, because everything's very like hypercharged and cartoony and comic booky in House of a Thousand Corpses. Devil's Rejects, he's like, let's make them real serial killers. Like, everything is very like peck and paw-ish. You know what I mean?
I've always made the comparison that House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, is like Kill Bill Volume 1 to Volume 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I actually think that's a great, yeah.
But
Definitely.
it is a thing where like the violence in Devil's Rejects is a little bit more upsetting because it's not so stylized. It's very like gritty. 30 Days a Night, the violence in it is from vampires. So you're not, there's like a detachment or something.
I don't know. I feel like there's a couple decapitations with an axe that I'm like,
No,
oh, that's
it's
pretty crazy.
really effective.
I have a lot
Yeah.
to say about that axe.
yeah.
It's really effective, but I mean, like, I know like why like you can go to bed at night thinking like, okay, well, vampires aren't actually going to get me. Otis Driftwood might live in Carbondale.
yeah. I thought it did take place.
That's
in
the main
Carbondale.
reason I live in Dunmore.
I'm so sorry to our Carbondale listeners.
Listener,
I'm a listener.
Yeah, listener.
So you saw this.
we're sending help. Don't worry.
Second movie you guys had seen was this one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I remember seeing the trailer for this, and they had that song from Muse.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this movie? Like, I was so amped for this when I saw the trailer.
Yeah, when he puts his like finger on the record.
It's
like,
really like a solid trailer. And then I was working at a movie theater at the time and stole the trailer out of the theater. So I have that sitting on a shelf right now.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I also stole the theatrical poster out of the theater, which
That's
is
amazing.
now currently on my wall in my apartment.
Very nice.
But when I saw the movie, because this is really what matters, I was like, did it live up to what I wanted? And I am been perpetually obsessed with this movie since I saw it. There's something about it, and we'll talk more about this, but I've had a lot of debates with people, friendly debates, mind you. Most of them survived, the people that I had them with, who have a lot of issues with the ending, and I would love to talk about that when we get there. But yeah, this is I've been like really wanting to talk about this movie for a while.
I can't wait to talk about the ending because it does something that normally I do not like, but for this movie in particular, I absolutely loved it, and I'll justify why it's different than what other movies do. Yeah,
I am a big old nerd, as you know, so I had read the comic before the movie came out, and I was like, oh, like the comic, they made a movie of it, so that's why I wanted to go see it, because it's like vampires and a movie based on a comic book. That is an intersection of two things I love.
Yes.
And there's also another one in there. Did you see who produced it?
Yeah, Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi produced it. And that's amazing.
And talking about the comic too. So I didn't read the comic until after, right? Because I was like, oh, that movie was pretty rad. So I remember reading the comic, and Ben Templesmith, I think, is the artist, right? Yes. His art style kind of has like a Francis Bacon, I don't know, like I would say it's very, it looks like a painting, right? Like it's not like where it's very sharp and every character
looks like watercolor.
Yeah.
Like, so like the line art is not the neatest,
right?
But I think it adds to like the chaos and confusion of it, and it's like almost like dreamlike in the way the it's laid out, but the use of color is really vivid, and like I appreciate that about the comic. And I think there are some scenes that do try to pay homage to that, and I think they did a really good job.
Some of it is
even
gorgeous.
The cover.
Oh, yeah.
Is like identical to
is just a face, and you see the black eyes, you see like the rows of teeth,
it's like shark teeth,
and then the blood all over the mouth. And I think like there are several scenes of the character Marlowe where you definitely, it's like, oh, that's definitely being evoked.
Yeah. I thought like the one girl, I wasn't sure. I thought it was Bonnie Aaron. Did you think that too from The Nun? I was like, wait, is that the nun?
Oh, you mean like the vampire?
The nun. Yeah. Nun. I thought it was
talking
her.
about like the female lead vampire.
Yeah,
yeah. She also reminded me a little bit of in the second season of Dexter, Lila.
yeah.
There's a couple of female actresses in this movie that look like the versions of this actress you get off Wish. We'll be pointing them out later.
Right.
They definitely had some good character actors for the vampire henchmen.
Yeah, like the
Billy Corgan.
Yeah, you had Billy Corgan.
That you order off
podcast
Wish.
era Billy Corgan. But yeah, no, they had Billy Corgan.
There was an Adrian Brody vampire.
Yeah, I was fresh off The Pianist. He was just like, I'll do this role for
What
you.
actress? I almost thought it was Courtney Cox for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
One of the
Was it Bo?
no, it was one of the there's just the one couple gets killed in their house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She kind of looks like Courtney Cox.
A little bit. Yeah.
Allie
And
or
then
something.
one of
Allie.
the survivors looks like the Kristen Stewart you get off Wish.
Oh, 100%. Yes, absolutely.
Timu Christian Stewart, if you will.
Yeah, I love it. It's so true. No, there's a lot of people in this too. Like I forgot, like I didn't know Manu Bennett at the time, but he obviously, I would say, kind of became more popular after Arrow, playing Deathstroke. and then he was the lead bad guy in The Hobbit and stuff. But I was like, oh, I didn't know. I don't remember Manu Bennett being in this. This is awesome. And then the guy.
One guy looked just like Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, he was great. I love Josh Hartnett.
I was gonna say I have to do a little detour here. I'll watch anything that Josh Hartnett's in.
Yeah,
I love him.
Me too.
Like, because you and I were like real big on Trap.
Yeah, everyone else was not everyone, but like
it was like you and Chris and like Becca. Yeah. Everyone else walked out there like, I've got strong feelings about this movie, and I will express
not a fan. And I was like, what? No way.
We still have to do our faculty episode.
Yeah, the faculty.
Dude, I know.
First time I ever saw him was in Halloween H2O.
Yeah,
and then I saw him in like the faculty, and he was in like everything for a while.
Yeah.
And when I saw that
Sin
he was
City.
in this movie, I was just like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm so excited. I like him so much. And I think he's like wonderful in this movie. Because I was telling Becca this. I think his character had it very easily could have been very boring. Right? Because it's just kind of like the
Stoic lead.
So strong guy who just does everything right. But there are moments where you see like darkness creep into him. There's like there's a part later on with like the stranger, and he's just like, "Why don't you kill me?" And he's just kind of like, "Maybe." And Stella's like, "No." But he's flawed in all these like little areas, and it makes him
even
more
with
depthful.
like his with Stella. Like when we get into it, you could see there's like a little bit of resentment when she calls him for like the ride to the airport, and even that interaction, you're like, he doesn't handle it great, but then he comes around and he does
it fairly though, because she does call him because she needs something, and he's just kind of like, oh, I thought you wanted to talk.
Yeah, and but like I feel like even like the way he kind of is like, hey, whatever, but he's still like the goodness still comes out, and he's like, hey Billy, could you give her a ride?
And
like it's like
and both Eben and Stella are like great. I think like I really like them as characters. Like she's just awesome. Like I don't know if you guys are fans of Melissa George, but I certainly am.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, like
even
Dark City, she's in for like a couple minutes.
Amityville.
Remake. Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, which is I like the remake. I thought it was pretty cool.
I just remember, what's his face? Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Yeah,
remember that line where he's like, "Where'd you get so fucking
stupid?"
Yeah, I remember us laughing in the theater.
It's my favorite line.
Yeah, I remember us laughing really hard when we saw that. But anyway, we're talking about the cast too much. We'll get to them.
Yeah, the guy who played Bo, I forget his name, but he's in Vampires. John Carpenter's Vampires.
Isn't he also in Batman Begins? Is that him?
Yeah. I think he's the one who like, swear to me.
Yeah. Like, he's like a wonderful character actor. Like
he really is.
You see him in everything. He's just pops up, and you're like, it's that guy.
I forgot he was in this.
Paradise City, I think too. The sequel to American Satan.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think the Guns N' Roses video.
That's what I thought too.
No, they because American Satan was a movie, but then they did a TV show on Apple that was the sequel to it. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's great. In John Carpenter's Vampires, he's the one that answers the door at the hotel.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it's like,
I literally just watched that movie again for the first time since I was like 15, like in September. And I was like, please don't be one of those movies that I rewatch. And I'm like, oh no. But instead I was like, Laura Palmer's in this movie. Yeah. I was so pumped.
I always loved it because Terry Silver was in that movie from
Laura
Cobra
Palmer,
Kai.
my friend. Relax. Calm down.
Karate Kid 3.
That movie does rock.
Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg.
Other reference?
Man can't see. Man can't fight.
One quick question, and then we should jump into the plot, and you might be able to answer this for me. One of the things I like about this movie a lot is that it's kind of earnest, right? Like I love the fact that there's not like a lot of like goofy self-aware jokes or anything like that.
They take it very seriously.
Is that like how the comic is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. I should read that at some point.
It's more visual storytelling. There's not a lot of dialogue, so the comic's a fast read. But if you just pour over the art in the pages, like there are really good moments that say a lot in just the artwork. It's a really good visual storytelling.
Yeah,
interesting.
I think it doesn't pull its punches either, which a lot of movies probably would try to not include the scene with the kid, right? Or
yeah, that's rough.
that's like if you
They
think
were
about
killing
it,
kids before it was cool.
yeah,
You see Welcome to Derry?
yeah, exactly. I think like there's certain scenes in this where they could have shied away from, but they didn't. Like they were like, no, like this is terrifying, and you don't shy away from every aspect of terror, right? Like you have to show it.
Yeah, there's definitely some, but I it's not gratuitous. That's the interesting thing.
It's not like gratuitous. It's just that like most movies would probably either cut that
they'd
scene
be like,
out,
we're not going to do that,
or not show certain things, and you're like,
it's like a hard R,
right?
But like none of it feels like they're just trying to be shocking. It just there's like an emotional punch to some of it. I think it's because like they spend a really good time developing the town and the people in it, and they don't feel like movie characters. Like they're all very like oh hello Evan,
Right? Yeah.
How are you and Stella doing? They feel like regular people, so it's like when they get killed, it does feel sad. You know what I mean?
And there's like an impact to all of them, and then one scene in particular that I could see producers being like, cut that out. Like I get that scene out of there. The Billy scene, like we'll talk about it later. But when
oh my god,
right? Like I feel like a lot of producers would be like, you got to cut that scene out because that's going to be disturbing.
If
for
they
people.
did, it completely goes against the themes of the movie.
Right.
That's one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
That's what I mean. Like it's
like
terrible,
so powerful.
But I feel like a lot of other people would be like,
maybe not.
Yeah, let's cut that. Test screenings did not like that at all.
This is
but I think it needs to be in there.
The people who made the Mist said you need to lighten up.
Thomas Jane Skull. He said, cut that scene, man.
It's funny because I've never seen that movie, but I've read the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the movie. That's another.
Yeah.
That's another movie where like that it's rough because it's not like it's very much like this in a lot of ways where it's not always what's going on with the monsters. It's what's going on with the people and what fear makes people do. And it's great, like social commentary. The Mist is wonderful social commentary, but that ending, first time I saw that, I'm just like, oh my god, no, what are you doing? Yeah. We should cover that soon.
Yeah, we definitely should.
When's your birthday? No, I'm kidding. I know your birthday.
It's a perfect birthday
movie. Anyway, let's jump into the plot because
all right,
I'm just gonna keep geeking out about this movie.
Real quick, I just wanted to say something I think might add some insight to the rest of the film. The comic was written in 2003. Like, that's when it came out. But the first page says November 2001. So this would have been only a couple of months after 9/11. So I'm wondering if this wasn't kind of a commentary because it is like a terrorist attack on a town. It is basically just mass slaughter senselessly, and, you know, how do you survive something like that and not feel like the entire world is ending? And so taking that viewpoint for the survivors through the rest of the film, I think that's why they took it so seriously and didn't pull any punches, because it's supposed to feel like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's with the author's intention, but that's what I pull from it. And so, you know.
Makes sense.
Let me know what you think as we go through this.
Yeah. No, I definitely.
Hey, everybody, write into Frequel Podcast. Whatever the fuck.
Gmail.
You don't check those emails.
We never
I do
check
too. I've
those.
been checking them lately.
I send them all the time. You never respond.
No, you don't. You just send nudes.
Yeah, I want you to
But he's
respond
still
with more
sending
nudes.
stuff.
You don't want to know what I'm responding with. Let's just move on.
All right. So the film begins in Barrow, Alaska, and every winter it experiences 30 days of night.
You can and really quick. I know the movie opens up and you see like that close up of Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Striking.
Oh,
then you see the ship.
Man.
And
Yes.
the water. And that's that fucking gothic looking ship in the background.
It's
striking.
so good.
All the wides, the snowy landscapes and everything.
Him walking into town.
Why wasn't that movie ever brought up for a cinematography award?
That beginning is shot so beautifully. Even like the sun setting scenes are like outstanding.
I
They
was
look
watching
amazing.
The
blue-
opening credits does a really good job of showing like the whiteness and the isolation
Sure.
of this town, and I
Right.
think it really adds to the fact that like they're in the wilderness, they are out there.
Yeah.
It's a cabin in the woods.
It's very, just a very, very beautiful movie visually, because I was watching the Blu-ray last night on my TV, and that's probably the first time I've watched it since I bought my new TV. So like all the colors are like so vibrant, and it's like the TV's bigger than it needs to be. Yeah. And I was just like looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't hear people talk about this movie nearly enough anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did this one slip through the cracks?
I know. There were great shots.
Yeah.
Like Doc Brown. Great shots.
Was that his catchphrase?
No, great Scott.
Great shots.
Great shots. I would love to see a movie about a director, but it's like Christopher Lloyd's version of Doc Brown. Great shots.
I would watch that.
I totally would too. So then we cut. We see Ben Foster, who's playing the stranger, and he's staring at a ship, and then we see him walking towards the town.
Is
We
he
see-
a familiar?
He seems to be.
Okay.
The way he's
Yeah.
portrayed in the comic and the movie.
Explain
he
to our
wants-
fucking audience what a familiar is.
We have certain people who act as, acolytes of vampires, usually with the promise of getting eternal life themselves. So the main and most famous example of this would be Renfield.
Sure.
But then you have films like Blade, which have, I think was one of the first ones to call them familiars, rather than just, oh,
Bitches.
he's working with Dracula.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Dracula's bitch.
Yeah. And then most recently, there's What We Do in the Shadows. Both the movie and the show refer to those people as familiars.
And like Billy Cole in Fright Night. Because
Yes.
he's not a vampire. Because he like walks out into the sun at one point.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically someone who could do their bidding during the day, who can help them, like provide alibis, do the grunt work that they don't want to do. And it varies from different types of I'm sorry, I'm distracted by EJ eating a cracker.
EJ's struggling to eat a cracker.
I'm so sorry.
He's trying not to crunch into the microphone, which I think I would have given you more respect if you just started chewing
Just
into
like
the microphone.
crack, 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 crack.
Because everyone loves that.
I know.
This is why we don't put out snacks during the podcast.
The vampire mythology changes from, movie to
Yeah.
show to book to whatever format it's in, like whatever fandom you're in. But that seems to be like something that's emerging more and more, is the idea of having the human helpers for the vampires.
I know the vampire mythology is a little different in this one, because it's really funny. Becca's like, do they still have to be like invited in? And then literally at that point, the one vampire dives through the window.
through
And
the
I'm
window.
like, the answer is no.
Just jumps right through the window.
Yeah.
Head first.
I mean, there's a door. Why does he go through the window?
Yeah.
Like, why was that his play?
Right.
Because
Gonna just open the door.
I mean, it did look cool for sure.
They do make a point of going to see the town sign, and
Uh-huh.
it does say "Welcome to," so maybe that was their invitation.
Oh. Wow.
That's so.
That's really good.
That's
That's
like
that's a little reason why you notice we do not have a welcome mat at our front door.
for vamps.
Mm-hmm.
I would just don't want people in my apartment,
That
Yeah.
too.
or like anywhere.
Well, you made a
Welcome
mistake because you
back.
invited me here.
Oh
No, but we then cut to Sheriff Eben Olson, played by Josh Hartnett, and Billy Kitka, who's his like deputy. And they find a pile of burned up cell phones. And I remember watching this for the first time and being like, holy shit, like that's so smart, like to get rid of all
Right
the,
out of the gate.
yeah, like get rid of all the stuff that like the stranger literally is going around.
Oh, I thought you were just talking
sabotaging.
about the filmmakers, because I had the same
Oh,
thought,
yeah.
but I was just kind of like whenever you make like horror films in modern day,
Right.
there's always that problem where you're like, well, why don't they call the cops?
Right.
So I was just kind of like, if you just deal with it right up front, and you're like, yeah, he went in and got everyone's cell phone and burned them.
Yeah.
You're
I love
like,
that.
it's a stretch, but acceptable.
Right. Yeah, because cell phones at that time, it wasn't like everyone was just carrying them with them. You know what I mean?
And what kind
A
of
lot times.
signal do you think they get out there?
Exactly. Yeah. It's like,
It's like,
but then we
oh
watched.
wait, one other thing too. I do love that the very first line in this movie is Josh Hartnett going, "Strange."
Strange.
I think about that all the time because there's just all these burned up phones, and he's just like, "Strange." I don't know.
Yeah. It's so good. So then we cut to them watching the last sunset of the season. And Billy, they stop at the sign and they change the population down to 152.
I also like when they're watching the sunset because it's gonna that area is gonna come back later because they kind of like get into a thing where it's like, oh, you took Stella here on your first date. And it's like everyone took everyone here on their first date. Like it's just like a little bit of history to it, so it's a nice little setup for events later on.
Well, I mean, it's also kind of shows that like there's nothing going on in this town. It's like this is the thing that everyone does, you know.
Yeah.
That's why like and there's this moment in this movie that in any other movie would have annoyed the fuck out of me. Was the two guys with that girl, and they're like, "Whose house are we going to?" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that scene in any other movie would have annoyed me, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I get it. Like, what else are you doing out there?
What else
cold,
do
you know?
to do? Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, unless you've got like a lot of board games or something.
Yeah,
but they're
like Jake.
Maybe they were gonna do some board games. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's I guess we never got to find out.
Yeah.
That rock scissors paper outcome really would have allowed us to find out what the intentions of the evening were.
That was the movie I wanted to see.
How
Yeah.
awesome would that be? Like, we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna do the craziest thing, hard cut. And they're just like rolling dice.
I got Baltic.
No, they're playing a game of Monopoly, but for some reason the vampires never go near them, and they're at the very end of the movie. They're still like
Playing. Like,
We'll kill
We'll
them
let them
after their
finish it.
game.
yeah. It's like day 28. Should we just kill them already?
No, we've come this far.
30 Days of Monopoly.
That should be a sequel to this.
Isn't it weird that what's going on out here, I still find it worse what's going on in there?
Stop making trades, guys.
I
Come
mean,
on.
we're monsters, but that game's about capitalism.
We're not those kind of monsters.
I just want to see who gets all the railroads at the end.
I
So
just think that would have been a really funny joke. She's just like, I want you to take me back to my apartment right now. And they look at each other, big smile
yeah,
on their
they're
face.
like, let's
Hard
do
cut.
it.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. So we then meet Stella, who is married to Eben, but it seems like they're kind of like as the movie progresses, we see that their relationship isn't
There's
quite.
tension.
Yeah, there's like
Currently
tension there.
separated. She
and they're-
lives in Anchorage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's hoping to make the plane along with the others leaving town.
They make a comment about how he didn't want kids.
right.
That was the whole thing because she says something
It's like a
well,
family thing, yeah.
Yeah, so
And that comes into later, too.
yeah,
Like with,
I think it's just like their paths aren't lining up at this juncture,
right.
which is really sad because they're
It's one of
adorable
those
together.
conversations you should have early. That way you know where everyone
before.
stands.
Yeah. We also see the stranger going around and he kills a bunch of the sled dogs.
Bullshit. This whole scene sucks.
Yeah, Ben Foster, why'd you do that?
You know,
Those are
I
good.
saw that. I'm like, oh, Rory is not going to be happy about this one.
I wrote, did not care for the murder of those beautiful dogs. Good woof woofs. And then I poured a shot of alcohol onto the floor for them.
Do you want to get even more mad?
Yeah.
That wasn't in the comic.
Oh, so they just put that in there to hurt me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Although my cats gave each other a high paw, they were like, yeah, fuck them. We don't like dogs. I don't know why I said that.
Bastard.
Hey, did you see that dog from Good Boy got nominated for an award?
What? Really?
I'm not kidding.
No.
All the crap I say on this podcast is having an impact.
Shut up. That's amazing.
It's the first dog to get nominated for an award. I've been saying this.
What award exactly?
I don't care. Any
Meanwhile,
award. It was
Air
like
Bud's at home,
it was like
like-
an actor award. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, be
Thank
serious.
God. You saw it. She knows. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm telling the truth.
After the scene,
Rory, I
John's
think you said like 6 true things in this entire podcast, like the history of this podcast. So I mean,
Yeah. It's
No one
kinda
knows.
hard to believe anything you say.
No one
picture
knows
it didn't
me.
happen.
Yeah.
at the end of this scene, John's like, "That's gonna be my favorite death right there."
You and the stranger just want to hurt me.
Oh man. So then we see Eben. He gives a citation to Bo, and then he tells Billy, he's like, "Yeah, I just do it to make him feel like he's part of this town." I'm like, I would hate that town. I would be like, "Fuck this town." It's like it's a dicks.
I mean,
every
it's
time
Shoot
I'm
these
here.
guys.
It's a town where 2/3 of the population leaves for a month. I mean, it's not a great place to begin with.
Yeah, and
I
this
do-
guy's getting citations all the time, and he's like, "What the fuck,
Couldn't you
man?
just invite me over for dinner? There's a lot of other things
Can you
could
just
do.
like invite me to the diner or something?"
Can
Like,
we just have like a bingo hall or something?
Hey, Evan, sometimes a simple nod. What's up, Bo? One
Yeah.
of those.
yeah, just be like, "How are you?"
In the context of the film, though, I do like that he's
I
just
do,
basically like
yeah.
saying like he doesn't feel like he belongs, and this is a way of letting him know that he's part of the town and that he matters enough.
Right.
And I like that about Evan.
Yeah,
Got a good heart.
He does a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So then Stella gets into an accident on her way to the airport, so she calls Eben for a ride, and he's a little pissed at her at first, but then he does send Billy to give her a ride.
What happens to the guy that hit her though?
Yeah, like
Like
we
he
never see
disappears
what-
from the film.
Yeah, because you think like, oh, this guy is
it's
gonna
like-
come back.
Evan's like, I'll take care of it. Here's your citation.
I'll take care of it.
It'd be funny if that was like a solution to everything. They're like, there's vampires out there killing people.
Hold
on
on.
a second. Mr. Marlowe, here's your citation.
It's like Buffy the Vampire
At the end,
Slayer.
I was gonna say with the,
Where it's
with
like
the
detention. Yeah. Citation.
to the dead bodies.
So Eben goes to John Reese's house, and he called in about his dogs being murdered. And he's like, they killed not just one of them, but like all of them. Like, who would do this? And John is like super upset about like the whole situation, rightfully so.
As you should be.
And righteous kill. And so at the station, we meet Eben's grandmother, who works there.
Who's awesome.
And his younger brother Jake is kind of hanging out playing Monopoly. No, I don't know what he's playing. What game is that? Do you know? I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it's literally called Miscellaneous Board Game.
Okay. So he's playing
He's
a board
playing
game
Catan by himself.
by himself, yeah. And that's when Eben finds out there's another report of vandalism, right? He's like,
What a night.
up at Carter's or whatever, yeah. So Stella arrives at the airport a little too late, so she gets stuck in Barrow.
Did you get the sense that Billy was like dicking around a little bit so that she would miss her flight?
You think so?
That's how I was interpreted that, because I think he wanted Stella
Maybe.
and Evan to talk.
Yeah.
Watch the scene again, because he's kind of being a little like, oh yeah,
Like
we
coy.
gotta get to the airport.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3:35 and blah blah blah. Not who. Yeah.
Because even when she misses it, he just seems kind of like, oh, that sucks. Now you gotta talk to Evan.
And he
A
stops
little
at the
bit,
stop
yeah.
sign.
I felt like that.
Yeah. So we see where Eben goes to Carter's house. Carter's the utilidor. And
Which is a great word. Utilidor.
utilidor.
Yeah.
So I looked up. I'm like, what is the closest utilidor to us? I don't know why I did this, but it was like, oh, if you live in Florida, it's in Disney World, right? I was like, oh, well, that's not good. I'm like, what about nuclear shelters? Like
So if the vampires attack, we have to go to Florida.
yeah, we have to go to
Well, they don't
Disney
wanna be
World
there.
in particular
right.
to the
That's the
utilidor
That's
there.
the Sunshine State, so you really don't need a utilidor at that point.
Yeah, but then I looked up like bomb shelters, like that you could live in or whatever, and Wilkes-Barre had like 10. We have 2. That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, Wilkes-Barre might need them a little bit more.
yeah. I
It's
was like,
wild down there.
holy shit! Like,
I apologize to all our Wilkes-Barre listeners.
and we have like 2.
We're coming to save you too.
Yeah. But I don't know why I looked that up, but do you ever do that where you're watching and you're like, I wonder what is the closest?
Elle's building
Like-
a bomb shelter in the basement.
I am.
Oh, good.
I have like supplies and
She's
stuff.
super paranoid. It's great.
I am.
This is going to be like one of those end of the world things where it's like, do you ever see that Simpsons episode with Bart's Comet?
No.
And they all start showing up at the Ned's bomb shelter.
No.
Oh my god, it's one of the best episodes of the show. Watch it.
I'll
I think
have
it's
to
like
watch
season 6.
But yeah, so
I had the first 10 seasons. I don't remember that.
Oh my god, it's like one of the best
All right,
episodes.
let's check it. I'll have to double check it.
So Evan goes to Carter's about the vandalism, and he finds out Wilson's helicopter was completely destroyed and damaged beyond compare. And he's like, "Who would do this to my bird?" Right? And I just love it.
Bro, that's my life.
It's my life.
Let me tell you what happened to my dogs. is what I would say.
He's like,
you think you got it bad?
"Oh, John Reese's dogs were all murdered." He's like, "But my bird."
Like, well, here's the bird.
Oh.
So they introduced.
That was a double entendre there.
Here's my bird.
It's an audio medium, but they both use the middle finger there.
Yeah.
You can't
yeah.
see it. That's why this would be a better YouTube show. I think
Oh,
the world
yeah.
needs to see your face.
I think the world needs to see your face.
No, man, you're very like energetic.
You guys would
ash
get
colored.
demonetized immediately
Yeah.
because you never wear pants.
Well, that's
Oh,
true.
Just Winnie
that's
the
true.
Pooh it all the
Well,
time.
you know what? No one sees below the table,
That's true.
right?
What if
Except
somebody has to get up, go to the bathroom, get a drink?
Oh yeah, that checks
Just
because I do that
pixels.
all the time.
and that weird game that you play called Put It on the Table.
Yeah, that's my favorite game, by the way.
I know. I don't know what the rules are exactly, but you say you always win, so I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah,
All you hear is,
Oh my God!
I put it on the table.
The ancient scroll.
The ancient scroll.
Wait. So in this scene, they introduce the Muffin Monster, that fucking grinder thing.
The grinder,
that
yeah,
they threw Michael Myers in.
yeah,
listen, those things are huge on TikTok.
The Muffin Monster.
Yeah.
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 All I know is that the first time I saw this movie, I was like, "That's coming back."
Oh yeah, 100%.
That thing's set up, and you're
something's
like,
going in there.
Something better going there is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking cool looking.
He
Chekhov's
throws.
muffin.
He throws like a part of his blade.
Chekhov's muffin. That sounds like a dirty Star
love that.
I
Trek
didn't
porn.
even get the rest of it out.
Yeah, I love that. But at one point, doesn't he even throw like a part of his blade into?
Yeah, they're just kind of like, hey, this thing crushes shit.
Yeah.
Let's show the audience that it does. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think you needed to do that exactly.
Yeah, and he's like,
They
"Take
get the
my
point.
beard," and he throws like one of the propeller parts into it. I don't know.
So
So,
those are my keys.
oh
Oh no! What a night.
At one of the posts, the power is cut, and we see the one TechCom worker, Gus. He goes out to check it, and that's when we see a bunch of vampires like running running around
And that
outside.
vampire running thing the vampires do.
Yeah, vampires love just to run.
Well, they were trying to
Around?
catch a bus.
Is
Did
that
you
what
see
it
that?
was?
Yeah, there was a.
Oh, it's like rock bottom.
It was,
They
there was
also
one more
missed the
bus out of
flight.
town, and they were stuck there for 30
Oh
days.
no!
They're like, "Oh no, we missed the bus."
I left all my cool black clothes at home.
And they're like, "When's the next bus?" And Gus is like, "I don't understand your accent."
Yes.
So at one point,
Oh, I do like how wonderfully vicious these vampires are.
yeah, we'll get to
We'll
it.
get to it,
I
But
like that
they pretty much
right
kill
off the
Gus.
bat, they do show the vampires have super speed and super strength.
yeah.
So
Right.
we get to see what their capabilities are from the jump.
This was
Exactly.
like my dream vampire movie when I was a kid because I always wanted to see them just kind of like more primal or something. Because like they're like Jerry Dandridge is like my favorite vampire ever.
Yeah.
But he is very suave and
He's so
handsome
cool.
and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just so cool, but I always wanted to see them like reduced to something like this. Like when you like look at the lead vampire in it, Marlowe. I keep forgetting his name. Marlowe. His eyes are like black.
Yep.
And they just look like there's like no humanity in
Right.
them. And it's awesome.
It's like staring into an animal that just knows your prey. and
Yeah.
that's it.
Like you're just like eyeing down a shark or something.
Yep.
Yeah. His eyes
are
were
I also
black
feel
like
his-
a doll.
he also,
I like that our heads just snap to each other. We're like,
His eyes were black like a doll.
I also feel Marlowe has like the energy of a young Vincent D'Onofrio as
a little
well.
bit. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I love Vincent D'Onofrio too.
Me too.
I wish he had the Kubrick stare. He's like, I guess he does at one point, right?
Or he did his Orson Welles.
The Cell is very
his
very
own
underrated.
What's
Yeah.
that?
The Cell is very underrated.
I love The Cell. That's another movie I would love to cover at one point too.
Not on this show.
Not on the show though. At one, so we see Gus get killed by the vampires. Then we cut to the diner, and the stranger Ben Foster is trying to order some alcohol, and she's like, "Oh, it's a diner. We don't have that here."
What I want to drink.
And then he's like, "I'll take some raw meat, like a raw bug." What was the accent, by the way?
I really like that they acknowledge that this town is like, no, we don't serve alcohol here
Right.
because it's bad enough.
Right.
Like they're like we've all
It's
seen The
depressing
Shining,
enough. Yeah.
and we know what happened to Jack Torrance when he was alone with alcohol, so we don't
Right.
allow alcohol here.
I never finished the book. I assumed everything turned out good.
Oh yeah, turns out super
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He writes a novel. It's
Well,
great.
good. That's what I was hoping for.
Pretty good.
Has a really great relationship with his son.
Oh.
They do a sequel to the book. It's called Doctor Sleep.
So he gets a lot of sleep in after
Yeah.
that. So it's
Yeah.
great.
No, but I was gonna say about the accent is that like
New Orleans.
the stranger in the comic book, there's a weird font that they use when he talks, and it's like I always read it as kind of like dark and gravelly, like something like somebody struggling to attempt human speech.
Right.
So like I really feel like that's what they were going for when he starts talking. Like to me it felt like a good representation of that font. And I don't know how to explain that and not sound like a psycho.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you... It's an artistic interpretation of verbal speech, so how would you translate that?
Wow,
And
bug.
I like
great.
I like this actor's
good.
interpretation. I
So
don't
it's
know if
art
it's-
imitating art. So it's
I
like
think
a
Ben
hat on a hat.
Foster is a very underrated actor.
I think so too. I think he's great.
Did you ever see Alpha Dog?
Yeah.
I love him in that. I met Ben Foster. He was coming, like, I saw the play Orphans on Broadway, and he came out, and I said, I loved Alpha Dog. Out of all of his movies, I was like, I loved you in Alpha Dog. I love when you show up at the party, and you're like, tell him Jake Mazursky was here, and he just roundhouses like a girl. I don't know why, but he was like, oh, thanks, man. But I was
Were
like,
you like smelling his hair at that time?
yeah.
I love the alpha dogs. I did notice though, like that there is like a very peculiar accent that he has, and then I noticed
I thought it was like New Orleans.
That's what I was getting. I was gonna say that,
like a Louisiana.
he's kind of like flirting with a gambit. I also noticed that like at the beginning of the
Give us the Gambit line from Deadpool and Wolverine.
sounds more like Gambit than Channing Tatum does.
yeah.
I'm
I
about to make a name for myself around here. Give me a raw burger.
I think it's weird because Stella in this movie also, when she first speaks, she sounds like she's like pushing back an Irish accent or something. Did you notice that?
Oh, is she
I think she might be something, but like I noticed that like
Some kind of European.
Yeah.
periodically throughout the movie, there's like an accent and then it's gone. It's not a commentary on her acting. I think she's wonderful.
No,
but
she's great.
there's a little
but
bit of an accent sometimes when she speaks.
maybe it just like slips out here and there.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Punisher Warzone when Ray Stevenson was playing Punisher. He's like, I lost an agent in the field. Like, it just slips out of nowhere. You're like, wait, what? Frank Castle, what are you talking about? So, anyways, yeah, so he is asking for a burger and he's being kind of rude to the waitress.
But he wants it raw.
And he wants it raw. And that's when Eben shows up and he's like, come on, man, step outside. Let's talk about it outside, right? And the stranger's like, I'm not going anyway.
I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up, right? And then that's when Stella shows up behind him
Badass reveal.
and has a gun to his head. And he's like, oh, okay. I'll go wherever you need.
That's straight from the comic, and I'm like, panel for panel. That
Is
was
it?
storyboarded.
Oh,
It
it's
was really
beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
I like the exchange after that where Evan's like, the fire marshals let you carry that, and she's like, I don't know, I never asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
a great line.
I also like them catching up while they're just manhandling this guy. Oh, that's great. Elle's showing me panels from the actual comic book, graphic novel, if you will. I like how they're like kind of catching up with each other while they're just like pushing this guy around.
Yeah.
I was just
Gonna do some police brutality here. Don't worry.
Oh man, that would have been great.
It's like, don't tase me.
Evan's putting him in the car. He's like, "Watch your head."
How have you been?
You look wonderful tonight. Did I say that? Boom.
How have you been?
I'd feel better if you let me have a crack at him.
Now, not to be that guy, but they obviously handcuff the guy, right?
Right.
And they take him back to the police station. They put him in a cell, right? I didn't notice anyone read him his rights.
No. Yeah. No one read him his
I don't know
rights
what
at all.
I don't know what his charges were.
Being mean.
I think Eben's a little flying off the handle here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
man.
is the real villain in this movie?
Eben?
Hey, Josh Hartnett, we're coming after you.
Eben, you dick. So they end up arresting him, and so back at the station, the stranger is put in a cell, and Stella is kind of catching up with Eben's family. She's actually really excited to see his brother Jake and the grandmother and
They
stuff.
feel like a family.
Oh, they really do.
Like they all
It's
feel
awesome.
like they love each other, and I think that's like such a strong element of this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And then meanwhile, things don't go well for Gabe and his buddy trying to get a date with a girl. Bobo, Kristen Stewart, as you said. Or what was it, Timu?
Timu, Christian Stewart, yeah.
Yeah. And so they're trying to get a date with her because she's like, all right, like rock, paper, scissors, whoever wins, right?
We'll go back to their place.
Yeah.
The play part cheesy.
That's exactly what happened. I do like they're doing like the 1, 2, and then it pulls them into darkness.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
I was pretending to be the guy, like, Gabe, we need to finish the game to find out whose house she's going to. Gabe, we're going to have a threesome, buddy. We're going to Eiffel Tower.
Dude, this was our chance.
Are you in?
Every lunch break we ever had, we talked about a threesome, and now you leave?
Wow.
Fuck. But yeah, no, so he gets pulled away, and we see that he ends up getting murdered.
Which again, that could have been one of those scenes that annoyed me, but they like handle it kind of perfectly because they do start talking like characters in a horror movie, and I was like, oh no, and then it just ends perfectly. There's like a nice punctuation to the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah,
And
it's really good.
I will say with Gabe's death, when he's laying on the ground, like there seemed like to be some muted colors there. Like his face looks really ashen.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right.
like it's really dark out, and you see like the red blood on the white snow. So it really kind of feels more like the comic, like the art jumped off the page.
Yeah, because the art style is very much, like you said earlier, like a watercolor, very like Francis Bacon, where it's just like splatter technique.
Bacon.
It's really good. But I would say the splatter technique is throughout like this whole movie, especially like all the blood on the snow. And
Yeah.
Although a lot of the visuals are amazing.
True story. My old dating profile, I described myself as appearing ashen.
Ooh,
I was like, I'm very unpleasant to look at.
yeah.
Remember that
very
that
ashen.
bit that we went off on the one time about how like when people would, if they like, first started dating and just started rattling off other worst
Like all their
qualities.
worst qualities. Yeah.
It's like right up front. It's like, I'm in debt. I live in my mom's basement. I fly off the handle for no reason.
I have terrible road rage.
Awful genes. Like
Yeah.
you should see what I'm gonna look like in a couple
I'm a
years.
selfish lover.
There's a bit from Dropout. They were doing a skit called a first date that's all red flags.
Yeah.
And the guy, and Jacob Wasaki walks in. He's like, "Sorry, I'm late. I was waiting to park in a handicap spot."
So good. So the station finds out all the phones and computers are down. So Grandma... Oh, they also find out Grandma smokes pot.
She's token.
Yeah, she's token. And,
For her glaucoma.
Sure.
yeah.
It will explain these Grateful Dead albums.
And then I like when Evan's like, so that's why you want to live with Grandma? Like, to Jake. He's like, I guess.
Was it
Yeah,
just me, or did Jake, the actor who plays him, Mark Rendell, he looks like a young Eddie Redmayne.
Kinda.
Oh, he does,
Yeah, I can
yeah.
see that.
He's in
Everyone in this movie looks like somebody else.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say this. He looks like him, but I can actually understand what he's saying when he talks.
Yeah, that's true.
Mumbles a little bit. You don't agree?
Well, I wasn't sure if you meant that Eddie mumbles or that
Eddie mumbles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eddie mumbles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Except when he's yelling.
I feel like we talked about this before. What he was like the worst person to cast in like a Harry Potter movie because like the language and like all the made up words for Harry Potter are like insane enough, but then he mumbles so you can't understand anything he's talking about. He's like, "There's another novel these words." And you're like, what?
Dude, I saw the Fantastic Beasts movie and I was just like, I need subtitles in like
Yeah.
the worst way.
Yeah,
What's the subtitle spell?
it's like
Subtitle. I don't know, but yeah, it's like really hard to understand. I like him as an actor though. I liked was it Theory of Everything? Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh, it's good.
I saw Jupiter Ascending.
Oh yeah, that's
we,
the best.
we saw that movie. That was
was a movie.
That was of all the movies we've seen. That was one.
That movie rocks. Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, Sean Bean.
Well, you had me there.
Yeah,
I like him.
It's not good.
Mila
It's not
Kunis
good at all.
has a part in Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's like, yeah,
I'm like,
I
is
forgot
that
about
Meg?
Yeah. Oh no, it's Meg's in this. So the stranger tells them that they are coming. He's like, "Oh, you guys don't stand a chance. They're coming. They're gonna kill you."
This was very reminiscent of like Renfield in his cell at the sanatorium talking
I was
about
about to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to add to this conversation.
Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Too
buddy.
late.
Do your version
you
of
say
it.
what you were gonna say.
Definitely, he's doing a really good Renfield impression there.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Insightful.
If it wasn't already clear, like
Fucking
the scene-
insight.
If my wife didn't already say it, that would have been a cool thought.
Yeah.
If it wasn't clear, I feel like this point in the movie is definitely like, oh, he's a familiar. Like,
Yeah,
he's definitely
100%.
working with them.
Yeah.
I have in my notes, Ben Foster and I have similar teeth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his teeth are awesome in
Awful,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesomely awful.
I don't brush
yeah.
my teeth.
Yeah.
I haven't in a long time.
And then you also always ask for raw burger. It's like
Don't
Steve
ask
Martin
what I
in
want
Pink
to
Panther. He's like, I want a cheeseburger. Like he can't say it. So K-burger. So Eben goes to check on Gus and finds his head on a stick,
Awesome.
which is like just shows how brutally violent and crazy these vampires
Yeah, 'cause
are.
they
Well,
don't
not
need to do
necessarily. There's a reason for it. Because they say if they don't decapitate the people they kill, they will become vampires.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
That's the
yeah.
main reason. I think that's to set up that.
Well, they could decapitate them, but sticking the head on a pike, that's
Maybe it's
very
like a
Bram
Vlad.
Stoker's Dracula.
was,
yeah,
it was a
Reference?
nod to Vlad.
yeah,
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. It'll tracks.
Yeah.
It'll tracks.
Yeah.
This was like one
The
of the
Impaler.
small departure from the comic, because when he finds Gus's head, like
Yeah.
there's a panel where he just falls to his knees in the snow and he looks so heartbroken because this was a person he knew.
Of course,
And
yeah.
this is obviously really horrific, not something you see every day, even as a police officer, I imagine. So I wish they would have let him linger on that moment, because it seems like you see the head, he runs back to the car, and he's like driving back. And I
Right.
wish they would have given him a moment to like process that.
I mean, this is a really close-knit town. I mean, there's a lot of threesomes. He probably saw Gus's dick at one point.
That's true. He probably played Monopoly with them too.
Yeah.
Hey-
Definitely him and Billy had a threesome.
Oh,
with
yeah.
someone. Yeah.
There's I have
Probably Stella.
Probably
That's
Stella.
why.
And Meg.
That's why
or Peg.
Billy wanted
Peggy.
her to stay.
Yeah.
Try to get that going again.
Going off what you were just saying, Elle, a long time ago I read, I don't know if it was like an interview with Josh Hartnett, somebody, but they were talking about how there was a ton of other footage that they didn't get to use. They had to cut for time. And some of it was just like people like unraveling or just like more emotional moments. And I want like a cut for this movie more than I've ever wanted a director's cut for anything.
Yeah.
Like all that time wasted on the Snyder cut nonsense.
I know.
I would have loved for somebody to just start some kind of active campaign to get an extra cut of this, because I feel like there are chunks missing from this movie, and it's usually like emotional stuff that I would really like to have seen.
Yeah. Especially, like you said, in this scene in particular, because everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
And it would have been really, I think, valuable to have that moment.
Sure.
Especially the first one. And then, and then you could see gradually they're getting kind of like a little bit of a callous to it. Like they're kind of getting used to the horrific stuff that they're seeing. But I think like the first one should have been like very impactful and like have that pause. But as like time goes on and you see like the horrors that these vampires are doing, they're kind of getting like, you know, used to it. And I thought that would have been pretty interesting to add to it. But
there's almost like there's like a good 2.5 hour version of this movie out there somewhere.
Yeah,
I would watch it too. Like I think this movie
me
would
too.
lend itself to it.
I feel like there's a lot of like times where they just cut and I'm like, oh man, I probably like would have loved to see like more of this. Yeah,
I get it. It's like you have to keep like horror movies to a tight like hour and a half. Like keep it under 2
keep
hours.
that pace. Yeah,
But a movie like this, I think, would have benefited from a little bit more time to sort of like dwell on certain things, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like plot-wise, the movie kind of jumps around a lot. Like there's like time skips and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff you could fill in. And I know it's an inferior medium, but I think like this story could be told over like a
miniseries,
a season.
Yeah.
Of a TV show, or like kind of a mini series.
Oh yeah,
Maybe like a
absolutely.
5 hour
Sure.
like length or something like that.
Yeah,
Because like they go from like what, like day 1 to day 7 to day 21
Yeah.
to day 26 or 27. You know.
Yeah, and in that time too, there's all these characters and that you could give like a little bit more time to, because I feel like we don't know the waitress's name, and she makes it like
It's waitress.
it's just waitress. Oh, it's like Sunny. It's always Sunny.
Also, it's
It's
funny
just waitress.
You're saying it's the waitress. I didn't realize that was the same thing, like the same character. Same thing with the girl with the threesome.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was the same girl at the end.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I don't know
Like
their
they
names
each get
either.
a
But,
scene to introduce them. I don't think you actually get their names.
right, I don't think so either.
Hey, you.
Sue?
It's like there's only 150 people in this town. You don't know my name.
Yeah, you're the lady who brings me soup.
And we've been here, like surviving this whole time. You still don't know. I don't know your name. I'm so sorry. Did you tell it to me? But yeah, so we see where Eben leaves immediately, and he goes to warn everyone to go home and arm themselves, lock the doors.
Is that when he's like driving in the cruiser?
Yeah, and he's like, everyone.
That's when you
Yeah.
start to feel it. Like you feel like something bad is coming soon.
Yeah, it's really good.
They're all just kind of like, wait, what? Like they all look very like confused and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And you see that little kid Dale there, and he's like just the cutest little kid, and he's like, okay, you know. And then later on, he's going through like the craziest shit. But then we cut to John Reese and his wife Allie, and they get attacked.
Allie, she's the discount Courtney Cox.
Yeah, discount Courtney Cox. They get attacked, and that's when we see the wife actually gets pulled away by a vampire, and John is like trying to run after her and like try to grab her, but like it cuts away, so we don't see what necessarily happens with John, but we do know the wife definitely was taken
I
by a
like that
vampire.
they took their time with this first attack. Well, second attack technically, but like the first townsfolk, because everything else seemed like pragmatic. You know, they took the cell phones, they cut down the utilities, so like nobody has phone or internet, and
got rid of the woofs.
all the dogs. And so this is the first death where it's like now it's starting. So I like that they took their time with it, because I feel like the horror of this death like sets up what the whole town is about to go through. Like the like idea that not only are these people being murdered, but they're watching their loved ones be murdered at the same time.
Yeah.
And that vampire is just like pulling her under all the houses and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that's actually like real scary.
Yeah.
Because like vampires don't typically like creep me out, but these ones are like real like fast and shit. And
Yeah, and they're like going through these like crawl spaces.
yeah, and then there's like
yeah.
zero regard for human life.
I know.
It's
It's
like
crazy.
throwing that girl underneath houses, just sliding through the snow. Actually, it looks kind of fun.
Yeah, it does. So the stranger talks about death approaching, and ends up grabbing young Jake. And but Eben arrives, and he clips the stranger, like he shoots him in the shoulder.
I love, and again, that's sort of strengthening the theme of this movie about like protecting your loved ones and like
one, your
what you'll
family.
do to protect the people you love.
You protect your family.
Yeah, he doesn't hesitate. It's just so quick. It's just like boom, puts him.
Yeah.
In the comic, that was a kill shot. Like he shoots him in the head. He just goes right for the head.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And so I like that they didn't have him immediately go for lethal force.
Right. Yeah.
I like that David Slade was probably like, we've got Ben Foster doing things.
Yeah. He's
And
like,
that's the only
let
way
this
you can
guy cook a
describe
little
it.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's kind of rad. Maybe we can give him something else to do.
But yeah, and then
Like, yeah, you're a police officer. Maybe you can't just murder somebody in custody when you didn't even give them a charge.
yeah.
Well, then I guess I don't want to be a cop because I'm real into brutality of any kind, really.
Yeah.
And that's when Eben kind of questions him too. He's like, "Who are you with? Like, who are these people?" And that's when he's like, "Everybody's dead." And he's like, "You're a dead man. There's no point
I don't
to
talk to dead men.
I don't talk to dead men." Yeah. And then we see Eben and Stella drive along and come across a vampire who repeatedly hits the roof.
Well, there's a moment before that where like they get out of the car and
Yeah.
they don't show you what they see.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
That's
She
Yeah.
has
Awesome.
binoculars, and
Binoculars.
she's like, get in the truck
Get in the
now."
car.
That's such a great way to build dread and make something frightening.
Because you don't know what's coming.
And she's wonderful in that scene because like what she sees is the most horrifying thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's in the comic, it's just the shot of the binoculars. So I like that they kept that in the movie.
Yeah.
It's great because you're just like, what does she see? Like it's so like
Yeah. She's
"Ugh."
like, go. Get in the car right now. So they
yeah,
get
she's like,
in.
get the fuck in the car. He's like, what?
Yeah.
That's my line.
And so we see they're driving super fast, trying to get away, and a vampire jumps on the roof and he starts punching it like he's on the bonus level of Street Fighter 2. And it's just like,
I love the way that's shot too. Like that, it's almost like he's in silhouette.
yeah,
And you
it
just
looks
kind of
so
see the
good.
backdrop of the sky and stuff, and he's just like wailing on the car. It's like real like heart pounding shit.
And it gives you an idea of how fast they really are too.
Yeah, because you see him kind of like run up the back of it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
These guys are rad.
You really get a feel for the strength and speed of these things, and
Yeah.
it's more terrifying.
Yeah. And I love when he shoots it, right? And he goes, "Oh shit!" Like, because it's still on the roof, and like Eben is like kind of surprised, like I hit that guy point blank, and that guy's still punching
Technically,
the shit
he'd
out
have
of
no
the
way
roof.
of knowing if he hit someone after he shot through the roof.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but I thought he was like I thought he was like boom, and
Well,
he hits
didn't you
him,
hear
and
the
he's like,
vampire? He
"Oh
goes,
shit,
"Missed me,
miss me, buddy."
missed me, bitch."
What if all the vampires did like they just
That's how they talked.
like real wusses?
Bitch.
You missed me, bitch.
Yeah, like real high pitched, whiny voices.
Hey, buddy.
We gonna get you.
They sound like Terrence and Phillip.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy. Hey, guy. Manifest looking black.
All vampires are Canadian. Not canon.
Their heads are cut in half.
Just that and two
We
fangs.
suck your we suck your sucking blood, motherfucker. So yeah, the two run back and they get back to the station, and that's when they see their family's missing. Like, so the grandmother and Luke, the younger brother, Jake, are gone, and we also see that the stranger, when they go to talk to him, he's upset because he's like, they didn't take me. Yeah. He's like, they didn't take me. They promised they would take me after everything. And then outside, we see the head vampire.
I like that he's kind of hurt.
Yeah, he's like hurt by like, I did all this stuff for them and they forgot me here.
Yeah, it's actually played really well.
It really is. It's awesome. And
Well,
he's
I
just,
think it's also the point where he realizes that he's been screwed, and he tells Evan, just finish me off.
yeah.
Like
And
Evans is-
there is that tense moment where you think maybe he might.
Yeah, Evan's just
Yeah.
going, well, I didn't read him
And
his
Stella's
rights.
like,
Yeah, Stella saves his humanity,
She does.
and which I feel like plays into like what happens later too, because he has to give up something to save her. You know?
Those two depicted as a couple is probably like
his Mickey
one of my.
Mantle rookie card.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle, what a player.
I like the way they're their relationships depicted in this movie, because it does seem like they're there for each other at the right times, and they bring the best out of each other, and they keep each other in check.
Yeah, like they're each other's like anchor.
Yeah.
To like
Anchorage.
An anchorage. Yeah. They're each other's anchorage.
Yeah. It's actually like really nice. That's why like the ending of the movie hits for me, because I'm like, I would have liked a different ending. I love the one I got, but I would have settled for a happy ending for those two. Usually I just want to see everyone die in movies.
Yeah.
Like did you ever see Kindergarten Cop?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Every one of those fucking kids.
Oh man,
You know,
really?
Just get rid of them out of them. Get them out of there. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my
keep going.
gosh.
Keep talking about the plot.
You should do a remake of it.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
So outside, the head vampire says not to turn anyone, and then he's like, you know what? We should have done this ages ago.
What the fuck?
Because you see them just running amok on this whole town.
And it's really, really, really well filmed.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's
It's
like
like,
there's
that
Great
overhead shot.
overhead shots here
Yeah.
are ridiculous.
I love
Yeah.
the overhead shots more than anything, because you just see like that panic,
blood.
the chaos, like the blood on the snow.
People running like crazy, like
Yeah,
running for
it's
their
just-
lives.
It's like hell. It's like
and
really
getting
scary.
tackled to the ground, and yeah, it's
It
crazy.
just kind of like tracks along it too. Like it's really, really neat.
yeah.
I love the vampire design, with just the black eyes and the
Yeah.
shark. Like,
Who did the
shark-like
makeup
teeth.
for this?
I'm not
do you know?
sure.
I think it's
forgot
like
to look it up.
Ouida.
Who was it?
Ouida, the people that did the whatever, the ones who did like Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow. Okay.
You can kind of tell.
Yeah.
There's quality.
They
And
look
like in the
amazing.
comic, when this scene happens, it's like 4 pages, and it's just art. There's no words, and so I feel like those overhead shots did a really good job of, being like, we need to condense all of this art into one really
Shot.
awful scene. Well,
Yeah.
well done, but like awful in
Right.
the horrific scale of everything.
Yeah.
I heard that they made up a language for the vampires in this. Like, they're not just speaking gibberish. I heard they actually took time to make up a little vampire language. Did you ever hear that?
I did not, but it does make sense, because it adds to them being not human, because they're not even speaking
Right, like
human
a human.
language.
Yeah.
And they have like bat echo kind of things going on, like the clicks. Like, you know how like for echo, like location, like bats will like
Yeah.
have like a weird thing like that. But so even at times, even when they're talking, there's like those weird little clicks in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I just
It's
like
kinda
whenever he goes, ah, deek, deek.
cool.
It's so awesome.
Yeah. It's
I like
really
that.
cool.
Danny Houston, is that his name?
Danny Houston, yeah.
He's like in so much stuff, and he's
third generation.
Houston,
like,
yeah.
Houston.
But he's wonderful in this movie. Like
Whitney's brother, right?
Angelica's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like. There's just like when you look at those vampires, it's just so cool because there's like no humanity present.
Right. And
It's just,
their
like,
eyes are blacked out.
cold and yeah.
The one that looks like the nun, she her eyes are like insane.
Yeah.
because they're kind of they look like they're out of place, you know, like they kind of come to like this weird
she's actually
angle.
really sensitive about that. It's kind of rude for you to point that out.
She actually has a whole thing going on
She's
right
like,
now.
I have special glasses. So
She can't see without her glasses.
she can't see without her glasses.
I'm real thinking everything.
Is that a vampire bee joke?
It's a vampire my girl joke.
Can we cover My Girl? Because
Well,
that
no,
movie
'cause-
horrified me when I was a
The
kid.
vampire bee.
Yeah,
So
vampire
the vampire
bees.
bees.
Oh, there we go.
It's like an
Nailed
inception
it.
of references.
Yeah, excellent. So at the diner, Gabe, Carter, Wilson, and the others discuss like their situation, and that's when Eben and Stella get there, and they find out Jake is there too, and he's okay. And
But Grandma's dead.
but he's like, yeah, they took Grandma.
You know what would have been really, really funny? Like, if there could have been one joke in this movie, after the vampire ate the grandma, he was like real stoned.
He's like, whoa.
Like, oh man,
And then
what was in her blood?
They have like smoke on the water playing. It's like, down.
His hands out in front of him. He's like, whoa.
What's up with that vampire?
I'm gonna tell you something, kid. Your grandmother wasn't just smoking pot. There's other shit in there.
They're like, dude, you got stoned? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's like your opinion, man.
You see him just sitting on a couch eating chips.
Yeah. It's like, that's like your opinion, man. So we see Marlowe, the head vampire, attack a family, and then he pops on the record. And this is a great looking.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's so chilling.
Yeah, it's really chilling because you see like their fingernails are very like long and animalistic.
Talon-like.
Yeah.
Talon, yes.
And then he like puts his finger on the record player. It's just really cool, and rightfully so. Chose that particular shot.
Like a Lilo and Stitch thing, where he just opened his mouth and then it was.
The suspicious minds. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah. But
well played.
They chose
Jon
that for
Snow.
the trailer, and I think that I remember being like so creeped out just by him doing
And
that.
you heard that Muse song kick in?
Yeah,
Bum, bum, bum. It's so awesome.
it's so good. And the whole town is just in chaos, and we see a whole lot of like red snow. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's really cool. Meanwhile, Eben gets to the diner with the others, and they make a plan to hide out in some guy's attic. I forget the character's name.
That girl, she's just like real quick. She's like, "Oh, he's got an attic,"
Yeah,
and I'm like, she seemed very knowledgeable about this man's
I think she
attic.
hooks up with a lot of people.
I think she does.
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh yeah, I hooked up on that."
She probably
attic.
like knows all the town secrets. Do you know what I mean? Like
Maybe.
she's like, oh, I know this person, I know that person.
Maybe.
I think.
No, but
Yeah.
I just thought I laughed a little bit because they're like, "Where should we go?" And she just real quickly threw out that this guy has an attic, but she's like real like she knows a lot about the attic, and I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, whatever."
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but you didn't see the movie yet, so I can't.
Which movie?
I can't say because
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it. It has an attic in it. I'll just say that. But Evan gets to the diner with the
The
others.
Diary of Anne Frank.
Oh no.
That's
So-
seriously what I
There's
thought
actually,
about.
like, a point,
That's seriously
yeah.
what I thought about for a good portion of this film, especially when they're up in
yes.
the attic. It's like this is what.
To be fair,
Yeah.
in the comic, it was a basement furnace. Like it was like this giant furnace that used to heat the town, and it's abandoned. So they're like, it's metal, we can barricade it,
Right.
and they hide in that. So
Don't they do that in A Quiet Place Part 2?
I
never saw
think
part
they
two.
hide in
It's like a
some kind of
furnace.
shelter thing. Yeah.
It's a furnace.
Is it a furnace?
Yeah,
I forget. I haven't watched it since it came out.
me too.
But I
Second
just
one's
remember
fine.
Cillian Murphy just being awesome in that
Yeah.
movie.
But there's a furnace. I wonder if that was like
There's a furnace in Night of the Demons.
there
Oh
is.
yeah, there is. Oh yeah.
Hey, Jon Snow, October is a ways away, but Neither Demons 2 needs to be covered.
We gotta do it.
All right.
There's
Yeah.
like a nun in it.
There's a nun.
does anyone eat a bowl of fuck?
I think someone eats a bowl of fuck. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think someone eats at least one or two bowls of fucks.
Hey, speaking of Marlowe, by the way, just going back to him, I really respect a well-groomed vampire.
Yes.
He's soulless. The eyes are all black, but his hair is like perfect.
It's got a nice fade.
A
Yeah,
nice
he's got
fade.
He has a nice fade.
It looks like the
great
situation.
He's wearing a suit. Yeah.
Suit looks good. He's like the situation.
He's got his drip down.
Whoa, that's a real grenade in there. I ain't gonna eat that one.
I'm not gonna eat grenades.
I don't eat grenades, man.
That's what I was noticing. I'm like, he's real well groomed.
Get the grenade whistle out.
It's like his humanity's gone, but his vanity hasn't faded.
There's a little bit of Night of the Living Dead in there because
And his fade.
well, no, they're all wearing suits. Have you like they all look like they're wearing their funeral attire?
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Like
that's right.
Yeah. Like the first zombie to show up. Mm-hmm. He's also really well put together.
Dressed.
That guy.
Yeah.
Well coiffed.
You know that zombie actually like taught a cinematography class in my film school.
Did he really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Do you remember meeting him?
Yeah, I have a picture with him still.
Yeah.
He's
at
wearing his
Monster Mania.
costume, yeah.
And he's in costume. He wasn't even like a scheduled guest or anything. He was just like there, I
BJ,
think.
that's actually what he looks like now.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he just actually was going through some tough times.
Oh, man.
Great zombie costume. He's
Great
like,
costume. What? This isn't a costume. I'm not wearing a
You got
costume.
any money, kid?
Mark Kindle for Best Zombie. I'm not wearing a costume. So, meanwhile, Eben and Stella, they're talking and they're like, yeah, we'll go to this attic because the guy boarded up the house for winter and left, right? So the house is already boarded up. We'll just pull off one of the boards, reseal it,
Tack back.
yeah, tack it back up. And meanwhile, they hoped to load up on bear traps and ammo, and then they'll meet everyone at the attic. Like they're hoping like bear traps and some ammo will slow them down. Unfortunately, Eben's 4x4 gets flipped over by some vampires, and it's
Can I just
crazy.
say, when it's in the process of being flipped, like they have it
Yeah,
like
they, like, have it
almost
lift up.
vertical, and then Stella just goes, "Fuck." That's the most realistic reaction. Just that little
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. It's like,
I think
so real.
this is the part of the movie where it's like, all right, they're attacked by a group of vampires.
Yeah.
That has basically taken out the entire town, and I feel like this is one of the small flaws. Like this scene, like has, well, they can't die. They're the main characters.
Right.
Like there's theoretically no reason they should have survived that.
Right. No, I was like, I totally forgot about this scene. I was like, these guys are fucked. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way they get out of this. I'm like, how do they even get out of this? And that's when, like, Bo shows up with his mega machine thing or whatever. Like a
Bo's not
snowplow.
afraid.
No, yeah, it's a snowplow.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just, like, plows a couple.
I like Bo a lot.
Bo kind of
Bo
is
fucks.
awesome. Yeah, Bo fucks. in this.
fucks.
Yeah, and Bo saves them from like this vampire squad, and I like Marlowe's face because he's like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is this?"
Why didn't we bring one of those?
But the way he like stares them down, and you're just like, "Oh, that's cool."
Like,
Because,
oh, that motherfucker.
but it also builds that like tension of like he,
Animosity between those two.
yeah, like Josh Hartnett sticks out because he's like the one getting away from them, which
He's
normally doesn't happen.
The one that fights.
Yeah, yeah.
The one who fucks and the one who fights. You're kind of introducing your hero and your villain.
and you
And
can
I
also
just
the
think they made.
leader
I
of
think they
both.
made that situation seem too dire, and it's like they survived it because they're the main characters. You know?
You think so?
Yeah. I think they could have had a smaller confrontation. I think.
See, what you're missing in the equation is that Bo fucks.
Oh yeah.
They had to show. They had to give Bo like some kick-ass
Give him
moments.
something.
Well, they should have had him enter the scene earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what would have been awesome?
like before they flip,
Wait.
or like
So they were just giving Bo an entrance to show what he can do.
He's a
Bo,
badass.
A Bo flex, if you will.
Bo flex.
Ah, it's so good.
Oh,
So good.
Good night, kids.
Yeah,
Wait.
a Bo flex. Yeah.
A Bo, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
And also, like I said, like I think it just builds up that tension to see. I feel like Marlowe's definitely like a narcissist, right? And I think that's kind of like later on his hubris kind of
Is it the
is
fade?
his like what ends himself. But I think this just shows he's like people are getting away from us, like and he's so perturbed by that because he probably never experienced it before.
So I'm probably uncomfortable seeing signs of strength from his food.
Yeah, and because you could tell he just like
It
thinks
just looks like
we're so
it doesn't
bottom
even
of the
look
food chain.
threatened. It looks annoyed. Like
annoyed,
imagine you
but
have like a plate of food and like
I don't think
your
he's
spaghetti
threatened.
jumps off the plate. You'd be like, "Son of a bitch, now I have to go get it."
Yeah, I think he's like
Spaghetti's
annoyed.
defending itself.
Yeah.
But I think he's also like, what the hell? Like, I can't believe that just happened. Because I don't think he has ever threatened all the way up to
no.
the end. He does not
Never
feel
been
fear for
challenged.
anything. Yeah. But I think it's just like one of those things where he's like annoyed and kind of like, I can't believe that just happened. right? Like these humans got away from us. You know what I mean? So I feel like it kind of plays up to what defeats himself later is his own hubris of like underestimating humans in like situations.
Or you could watch his face, you track it, and he's thinking, that guy fucks.
It could be. That
Who
could
the
very well.
fuck was that guy?
Hey,
yeah.
Elle, thanks for giving me a toothpick. I feel like it's like helping with my anxiety.
Ooh.
Just chewing on it.
Yeah, you look
Got
cool
a bunch
with
of
it.
them if you want.
I actually really appreciate a toothpick.
You look cool. I think toothpicks are pretty rad.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is just what I needed in my life. Why don't I have a toothpick in my mouth all the time?
I don't know.
You could be
You
that
should do
guy.
that.
Especially
get-
like if you don't like
you
somebody,
could
just
get-
spit it in their face.
You get like they have like mint flavored ones, so you know it's supposed
yeah.
it makes your breath
They're
all
pretty
minty
good.
fresh while you're chewing on it. And
The future's
looking
here.
cool.
The future is here. So Bo, Eben, and Stella get to the place and they slip inside, and all the others are already inside the attic and stuff. And they plan on sticking it out there for a while. Meanwhile, Marlo goes to the stranger, and he's talking in his own language. And obviously, I don't think the stranger can understand what he's saying, right? Do you think he could?
Well, that's why he had that book on deciphering languages. He was flipping through it. He's like,
I assume he did because he did everything that he was told to do.
Yeah, that's why he was like,
So
you did
I'm
everything
assuming that he
we
can
asked you to
understand
do.
them. Yeah.
Well, see, I actually look at it this way. I assumed that the vampires could speak human. Because there's the one scene where Marlo like mocks the girl for saying, "Oh my God."
Oh yeah, he's like,
So I assumed that he received his instructions in some approximation of English,
right, and then
which makes more sense than him learning the dead language.
wait, what if he had
Yeah.
just like,
Well, he wants to be them. Why wouldn't he learn it?
what if they were just drawings?
Because that would
It's
mean
just like
he would have to spend enough time to actually learn the language with them, and I don't think they value him that much.
it's like a
like
picture of
hieroglyphic.
like
Because
a
of what
badly
happens
drawn
in this
picture of a
scene.
girl with the dog's getting stabbed.
Aw.
Badly drawn picture
like
of all
a
the
s-
cell phones on
it's like
fire.
a phone on fire. He's like, okay, I get
I
it.
get it. And Marlo just looks really proud. He's like really bad drawings, so
He's like, oh, all right,
all right.
You got.
I think he
Yeah,
solved it. I think that's the way it went down.
You want me to kill the wolves? He's just like, yeah.
Dog, click, click.
Yeah, dog.
Dead dog.
But see, why I think he doesn't understand it is because he's there with the nun. I don't know. It's really,
nun.
But Marlo then turns to her and he says like, "Oh, they believe anything we say," and then he
Which
breaks his
is
neck.
why I think that he can understand him, because he says, "We'll take care of you," and he looks so relieved when he hears that.
Yeah.
You know, like he's crying in relief because he's like, "You came back for me," because he thought that they left him, and when he says, "We'll take care of you," and then turns to her is like, "They believe anything we'll say,"
Things
and
they
then
It breaks the neck. Yeah.
yeah. So I that's why I think he can understand him, but I really enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
I like the stranger's last words. Oh, you motherfucker! And then he cracks his neck. I want to see drawings of Marlo. I wanted to.
Yeah.
They're all
Marlo's,
crayons.
This is a Marlo original.
Marlo's doodles. It's actually in the graphic novel. There's a whole.
I think Marlo is Banksy. I don't know.
Bunch of stick
It's like,
figures,
oh yeah, that's what it
bunch
is.
of stick figures with X's for eyes, and then him on, like a stick figure of him on top. With just arms
But all the
raised
girls
up.
have ginormous boobs.
Yeah. His perception.
Is this how you see us women?
I feel like it's very like I don't know. I feel weird about this.
Marlo's kind of a scumbag,
Yeah.
an underdeveloped scumbag.
So
Marlo goes back to that record player and starts playing Huey Lewis in the news.
so things get a
Just
little
like that vampire language to subtitles. It's just like
Yeah.
talking about Huey Lewis. They're like, what?
Let's see the strangers.
yeah.
See the strangers card.
So things get a little tense in the attic, but luckily Evan kind of like chills it out, and we see that Wilson's father probably has like early on like signs of
Dementia,
yeah. And he can't remember things, and so he starts calling out for the wife, and then Wilson's like, Dad, Mom passed away and stuff. But luckily Evan kind of like chills out the mood there. Especially Gabe is kind of like going off there for a little bit. He's like, he's kind of like the Cooper in Night of the Living Dead. But then they hear a girl crying out for help.
I love this scene so much. It's so like dark.
Yeah, because
it's like
she's
they're like,
somebody please help me.
They're taking advantage of their like compassion and their humanity.
Yeah,
they would want to just run out there and save her. And just seeing them like flying across the rooftops and stuff.
Yeah, because Eben at first is like, oh, and then he's like, wait, look at the rooftops, and then you see like the vampires kind of like trailing behind her, like waiting.
I wanted so badly for them to just be peeking over and giggling.
Yeah.
When they come out, we're gonna get them.
We're gonna get them.
Marlo's gonna be real proud of us.
In the comic, it's mentioned, but I don't think they bring it up in the movie. The cold messes with their sense of smell.
Yeah.
So that's why they have to use things like bait, because they can't just sniff them out like they could.
Oh, neato.
Right.
Normally.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah, because even later on, like Eben's like, I can smell your blood.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
So they do have an
interesting.
enhanced sense of smell, but the cold messes with it, and so they can't pinpoint where the humans are.
I love you, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow is going out to feed.
Yes. Oh, he always smells so good.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh,
You do too. Yeah. I love you. Be careful out there, sir.
duty calls.
I get it. You have practice rehearsal? Yeah. What is this for your upcoming show?
Yeah. We're doing some Nickelback stuff.
Yeah.
For the first time, so we gotta rehearse that.
Yeah, definitely. Are you gonna do Hero?
Not yet, but
All right.
it's coming.
Because I know it's more of a Chad Kroeger
It's
solo.
coming. Don't you worry, EJ.
Okay,
We'll
good.
bring you up for it.
All right, perfect. Yeah, and Rory.
And Rory.
Yeah.
And Chris Conforti. And
Right.
I forget who else is there.
Ross.
Ross.
And Ross.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bring the band, get the band back
Gotta
together.
get
Yeah.
him back from the dead.
yeah.
And somehow Ross Jones returned.
And somehow Ross Jones returned. See you, buddy.
Jon Snow has left the building, so you won't be hearing from him anymore.
He did write a note on my page that I can bring up when it becomes relevant.
Okay, perfect. So, so Eben, he had of course, his band rehearsal tonight, so he had to step out.
Are you talking about Eben?
Yeah, Eben, Jon Snow. So Eben runs out and
Snow forgot his phone.
Jon Snow, he's back. He's gone. But yeah,
It
so
was just sort of flurries of snow tonight.
I know it was just like a
Snow squall.
I was
Little squall.
hoping for like a storm, and we got flurries.
little squall.
Little squall.
Yeah. So Eben runs out and that's when we see he runs into John, but John actually turned, John Reese. And he is trying to attack Eben, and he gets caught up in the swing set, and that's when Eben grabs an axe.
There's a reluctance with both of them, because I don't think that John wants to attack him. He's
Right,
kind of pushing back a little bit. And then Eben knows what's up, but he still doesn't want to kill him.
Right, like he's like trying to fight off that urge.
Yeah, like, because he just... I don't know. I think that interaction's great. Because I feel like in any other movie, Eben would have just started hacking him up, but it's sort of like, I know what I have to do, but my friend's still in there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And so he decapitates John with his axe that he luckily grabbed. And then we see that becomes his weapon of choice throughout the rest of the movie.
My note for that is a cab. All cops are beheading vampires.
I love that. Marlowe finds a very dead John Reese, and he sees his body like in the swing set, and he's looking around, and he's like, he knows there's still people left that like they haven't found
Well,
yet.
he's kind of pissed off because he sees the teeth.
And he sees the teeth too.
He looks at what I like about him is that he seems to think that they're like a superior life form to humans, and he
Yeah.
almost looks like repulsed by the idea of one of them being turned.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that how you would read
I
that?
would definitely 100%.
He's an
Yeah.
I
elitist.
like this scene also because this is when Eben gets that clue that, like, oh, decapitation seems to be the one thing that stops them.
Right. Yeah. And so Wilson's father starts freaking out again, and he tries to get out of the attic, but luckily Stella and Wilson kind of stop him, right? And then he pretends he has to use the bathroom, and that's when the father like slips out of the house.
I'm not kidding. Sometimes for years now, I'll look at Pumpkin.
Yeah.
My cat Pumpkin. I'll look at him and go, "I'm walking to Wainwright."
Yeah, I'm walking the way right.
I love that delivery. It's so funny.
Yeah.
One quick thing too, just going back to that thing with John and Marlo. That, well, I guess even before that with Eben, all the stuff with the swing set is like beautiful looking.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's shot so well. Like it actually does look like
Yes.
something pulled out of a comic book.
And the staging of where or like blocking of how the body is like
Yeah.
tangled up in the swings
I
and
like
stuff.
that they made it someone he knew because in the comic it was just some random vampire. That
Oh, okay.
So I like that it was someone personal because I think that added, like, a gravitas to what he's doing. Like, I'm taking a life. I'm taking a human life. No, I'm not
Yeah.
just killing a monster.
Right, that emotional weight is there.
Right.
And yeah, very present.
I like, that whole scene. Like David Slade, who directed this movie. I don't know why he doesn't do more stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Like, I know he did one of the Twilight movies.
He did like Hard Candy, which is a terrific movie.
Yeah.
I remember it being terrific. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, he doesn't do a lot. And I'm like, some of the shots and everything in this movie are like beautiful. Like some of like the most beautiful looking horror imagery I've ever seen is in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree. So we see that the father, right, escapes out of the house, and Wilson runs after him, and they kind of like he kind of pushes Stella to the side, and it kind of like knocks her out a
She
little
like,
bit.
gets her head off a table or something.
Yeah. And he runs out, and unfortunately for Wilson, he gets caught by the vampires and stuff. But that's when we see that Eben goes down, and he's like, "What happened? What happened?" And so he finds out, Stella is kind of beating herself up, like she tells him what happened, and that Wilson ran after him, and like she's kind of upset with herself for not stopping Wilson. She's like, "I should have fought harder." And in that moment we see definitely like another moment where they're starting to reconcile a little bit more, like feeling like, I'm really sorry we had our differences. Like, that was so stupid of us, and just like briefly here in this moment.
He also, Eben says one of the lines that I think kind of sums up the whole core of the movie. Because he says, like, she's like talking about like how she could have stopped Doug and the father, and Eben says it's hard to stop someone when their family's at stake. The things you'll do to save your own. I just feel like sums up the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, because that's like Eben's philosophy.
Yeah.
Right? And he sees why Wilson would do that. And then later on, we see a character who does the opposite of that.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
like his reaction to that. So like, and then of course the finale is what Eben's like code.
Yeah, it's like
right?
his whole everything that journey leads to the choice that he makes, which is why I generally fight against people saying it's a bad ending, but
Yeah.
go on.
So the storm comes along, and they decide this is the moment to move. So they run to the store, like they grab to a bunch of supplies.
I like when that shot of them like kind of traipsing through the snow.
Yeah, they're like
It's like the
trudging
high
through.
wind and like the snow everywhere, and they're all just like, "Ugh."
Yeah, like
It's kind of like how I feel going to my car every day during
Oh my God,
during the
yeah.
winter months.
like the other day it was like crazy wind and it's freezing and you're like, oh my God. I just sound like I don't know, like I'm going nuts. I'm like,
John's like, he's the first person in this movie to look cold.
yeah. Yeah, so the storm comes along and they decide to make their move. So they stock up at the store.
I'd be terrified to be going through those streets, by the way.
I know, right? Like, especially with everything that just happened. But
I think it would have been like
That's
smart.
why they were waiting for a whiteout.
Yeah, because I guess, like, obviously they don't know for sure if they are easily spotted in the snow or not, or like can be tracked, but they figure that they know the area. The two things that they have is they know this area and they know the cold. So that's why they could make this move.
I think Eben even says something to that line like,
He does, yeah.
We survive here because no one else can.
Right.
And I like that they embrace that. And so, like, that seems to be one of the main themes of this movie is just survival. And, you know, it's already an inhospitable environment. Living there is surviving. And now they're just taking another danger into account. So I like that they're embracing that as a strength.
Right.
I also, I think during this scene where they're like moving through the snow on the streets, if I were to say one thing would have actually really helped it, I think it would have been cool to see like a couple of like POV shots of them going through the snow and just kind of like being fearful that something's going to come out of it.
Yeah, like them
really
kind of
milk
looking
that.
around a little bit more.
Cause you could have something kind of like blow past the screen that's not necessarily like a vampire, but they all like react to it and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think you can really, really build up like how frightened they are and like paranoid and everything they are at that point, just how miserable they are.
Or even if they saw in the distance like a figure, like kind of jumping over like onto like a rooftop.
Yeah.
But like they're like, oh, it's facing like an opposite way, but it's still frightening because like
It's
what if it
Superman,
turned?
never mind.
Yeah.
This movie
Oh, it's
did
okay.
a good job of taking itself seriously. If it was not doing that, I would have loved to see like a vampire just like constantly changing the numbers down every time they kill someone.
They have a walkie. We got another one.
Yeah, they just have the one guy's in charge of the sign.
And they're like, oh, we got another one. Put it down.
Population of Eben.
Mark it. So yeah, they get into the store and they're stocking up on all these different supplies and stuff, and that's when they run into a child vampire, and it's this little kid. She's probably like 7, 8, maybe, and she even has like a little teddy bear, and
I'm tired of playing with this one.
yeah, and
That's a good little girl actor, by the way.
yeah, she was great.
That girl's scary.
It's really terrifying because she
Looks just like it.
she looks horrific. Like like you
That's
could
right
tell
out of
she
the
looks
comic.
like, oh, she looks like a little cute kid, like a normal kid, and then like she's obviously not.
It's
terrifying.
disturbing too, because like when you really get down to it, it's like the corruption of like a child is really disturbing.
Yeah.
So like you just see
it's
like the lack of humanity stolen away from something so innocent is very unsettling.
And she must be with them. It's not one of the local kids, right?
Right, because they
Yeah.
ask, do you know her? And nobody does.
No one wears a sundress around here.
Yeah, like who? That's exactly. I was like, that kid ain't from here. Like, she's not even dressed for the cold. Like,
like-
there's no way.
But yeah, there is the corruption of innocence, and it is more tragic because, like, when death takes any young person, it's their life cut off at that point, and to turn into something that is so evil.
Like a demon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it like a compounded tragedy.
Yeah.
And so the kid, attacks them and stuff. And we see Jake, the younger brother, kills it, Mr. Plan C. He kills this kid and and chops it, like uses the axe to kill it. The thing is, you see Eben, like in that moment, he could tell like that really affected Jake. Like Jake isn't the one who
You ain't the chopping up child type.
yeah. And that's like probably one of the hardest things in this movie is like the fact that a kid vampire, you have to kill like a little kid.
Yeah.
And Jake is able to do that, but like it definitely takes its toll on Jake.
Oh, sure.
And Eben is very like aware of what
Sure.
went down. It's
A
really
little
good.
girl needed a hoodie. That's all I gotta say.
John's comment was, why does this town only have one axe?
Yeah. Good question. 'Cause-
Wait. John asked that question?
Yeah, he asked that question. Yeah, because I'm like, well, most residents, like homeowners, would keep an axe to chop wood. There's obviously a very apparent lack of trees in this area.
Well, that's actually one of the doodles that we didn't see from Marlowe.
Yeah.
It was all the axes, just like...
Oh, they stole them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a stick figure dropping them into a trash can.
Yeah.
So I could do that.
I can do that. So Eben, it's day 18, and Eben wants to take them to the utilidor, and they plan to use Grandma's UV light to serve as like a distraction while the others run for the place. And so Eben is like, I gotta do it. I'm like the fastest.
God, it's this fucking like scariest idea.
Yeah.
Because he's like, okay.
They don't even know if it works.
Yeah.
They're like, they might be vampires. Jake throws it out.
'Cause,
I
like,
think they're vampires.
Bo says that he's just kind of like, just because it worked down Belle Lugosi don't mean it's gonna work on them.
Right.
And you're like, fair point. That guy fucks.
Yeah, that guy, of course. And but he is going to take the chance, right? And he's hoping, yeah, this might work. It might not. We don't know. And so
Evan's
he runs.
a badass for doing that because he like runs out and he like
Hey.
he looks like how you would probably look if you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, ah!
Yeah, he's like, this is fucking it. He's like, problem 1, get to Grandma's house. Problem 2, hopefully this works.
Yeah. There's a lot that can go wrong right now.
Yeah. So Eben is going for the UV light while the others make the run for the utilidor. And then Eben uses the UV on the lead girl vampire.
The nun.
The nun. And it burns her horribly, right? She's like on fire. She's screaming in pain. And then when you finally see that the flame is out, her whole like side is all burnt out.
She looks like Two-Face.
Yeah, she does.
Looks like big bad
Rachel!
arm. No, what I like in this moment is that for as fucking evil as they are, Marlowe does seem to be very upset about the outcome here.
Yes, yeah.
And it's almost like in a real screwed up way, they're like their own little family. Do you get that? Because I do.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they have like their own little clan that they're kind of protective of, and I think that's really interesting.
That's not how that scene read to me.
You don't think so?
The way I saw it was when he kneels by her, he says, everything that can be burned must be burned, or something to that effect. Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah, but like I don't
And
think that he's
so-
being like absolutely cruel about it.
I think he was saying, like, we need, like, if there is a weak point, it should be weeded out to make all of us stronger, and you just proved yourself weak, and that's why he finishes her off. And so I always saw that as them, like, you know, using, like, if any of them are getting taken out by these weak-ass humans, then they deserve to die. And, like, we have to eliminate them from our ranks.
See, it's
That's
weird.
how it read to me.
Yeah, like because I totally agree with everything that you just said, but I do get a sense that he's not particularly like happy about it. Like I do feel like there is like a clan or something that they
I don't know
have.
if he can be happy. I don't ever read any joy or extreme emotion from him. It always just seems calculated. It doesn't seem like, to me, I don't read emotion from him at all.
You don't think at the end when like Eben does what he does, how some of the vampires kind of look a little like...
Oh, I'm not saying that the others
Yeah.
don't. I'm just saying from Marlowe specifically, I don't read any emotion at all.
Hey, everybody at Frequels, write to us. Let us know. Did Marlowe look sad or did he look indifferent?
I
No, I don't want to say like sad, but I got a
I
sense
think he had
that
like
he was...
an alpha mentality, for sure. And then also, I think there was like also, hey, this is the code of
Yeah, like 'cause I totally read that.
but there's also like the sincerity of like.
I got a sense
it's
that
been
they
a
were
nice
like
ride.
I got a sense that there was at least like some kind of a bond between those two.
Yeah,
There's something. I'm not saying it's like flowery and kind, but
Right.
there's something.
yeah, and they're like predators, and they get it. Like if you're weak, you.
Yeah,
you're
like,
out,
'cause
but-
I mean, she's kind of like cool with it. She's just kind of like, all right.
yeah, she's like, you gotta do what you gotta
Tired
do,
of
brother.
looking at your fucking doodles, but yeah, whatever
Your art
the
sucked. What?
whatever the vampire thing is with feeling some kind of like I don't know, whatever it is that he can feel connection wise to her, I did get a sense of something there. I always saw it that way. It's interesting you didn't. You're probably right. I drink all the time and I'm on a lot of cocaine. I don't
I
sleep.
like the parallel between families. That's an interesting idea. That didn't occur to me when I was watching it.
No,
Yeah. So the vamps.
I'm
then-
really intoxicated right now.
No, you're not.
I am.
That's the toothpick. It's going to his
I
head.
think the toothpick is going in my head a little bit.
No, so the the vamps then cut the power, and Evan is like, "Fuck," because he was like, "Holy shit, the UV light worked. This is great. I'm definitely gonna like toast them when they all come in." And then they cut the power. He's like, "Well, that sucks."
Wish I had a plan B.
Yeah, and that's when Bo's like, "Hey, it's my turn." He tells Stella, he's like, "I guess I'm up, right?" So he jumps in his chainsaw tractor.
Chainsaw mobile.
Yeah. Chainsaw mobile.
It's like remember when we were kids and they'd have like action figures and they'd make those vehicles that the characters never had in the cartoon.
Right. This is like
If they made a vehicle for Leatherface.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like Spider-Man had a Spider-Mobile, and you're like, he doesn't need that.
How the fuck did he ever
Why did
drive
they
that?
even make that? Yeah.
He swings.
He swings, man. He doesn't need this. Or it would be like Spider-Man's motorcycle. You're like, he doesn't need a motorcycle. Like, why does he have a motorcycle? This is so stupid.
I like that when the vehicles looked like the character too.
Yeah, they would try to put like the costume design onto the vehicle.
I'm pretty sure I had like a Jeep that Wolverine drove around in.
Yeah,
It looked
they had
just
like a
him.
Wolverine Jeep that
Yeah.
like had the claws
Yeah.
on. Like,
Like, why would he drive around in that?
they had claws, wasn't it, on the hood?
Yeah.
Like they would like come out or something. I remember all of
Yeah,
these,
me
of
too.
course.
I had like a Logan in his street clothes toy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I used to just put him in his little Jeep and drive him around. Yeah, the little blades in there.
Yeah.
I love the X-Men.
Me too. So,
Remember that meme I sent you where it was like the mechanic? He's like, "Oh, here's the problem with your truck. It's also a big guy for some reason."
yeah, it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
This is what's proud. It's sentient. So we see, Bo serves up a distraction in his chainsaw mobile, and he and it's effective because he kills a shit ton of vampires. Like, Bo definitely fucks. Like, he actually probably killed about 10 vampires here, maybe, right?
Bo fucks and he fucked them up.
Yeah. There was one that fell off the roof onto the chainsaw and he got cut right in half.
That's pretty rad.
And then he bear trapped another one and like blew off another one's head. And you're just like, man, he's just like going to town. on
That's
these
cool.
things.
And you had to see the head just explode.
Yeah.
Somewhere in his little sociopathic heart, he's like, "I've always wanted to do this."
Finally, give me a citation for that.
How awesome would it be if he gave Eben a citation? Like, that was
Ooh.
his last thing. That would have been a cool way to leave.
Yeah, like he's like,
It's like, hey, Eben.
Cite this.
cite this. Yeah, and he just holds up the middle finger. He's like, But we see he sacrifices himself, and eventually he even like runs into the building and he tries to blow it up and kill himself, so he's not eaten.
He has like a "I'm gonna die, cool
Right.
guy" line. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's like,
You
top
ain't
of the
eating me.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he say? He's like,
Welcome to Barrow, top of the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he drops the little stick into the flare box or whatever.
Yeah, the flare
Or
into the dynamite.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest thing in the world because I've always wanted to see something like this happen where his intention was just to blow up, but instead it just like throws him outside.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he's just like lands in front of the vampires and he's got this like shit-eating grin on his face like, okay, so I know what I did back there seems crazy, but
'Cause he did kill
let's
a
just
couple
talk
in the
about
store.
this. I know you guys are probably mad.
Whoa. Let me just tell you something.
It's like the most like
I made a
pathetic,
mistake.
heroic move. It just ends so badly.
No, it ends terribly for Bo, unfortunately. And And Marlo has that great line too. He's like, "Oh, the thing about humans, if
when a man meets a force he can't destroy, he destroys himself instead."
yeah."
I wrote that one down because I really love that line.
I love that line. It's so good, and it's so true. Like, it's so many times it's like, well, I'd rather kill myself than let something destroy me. And it's like, yeah, like I don't know where that mentality comes from, but that's definitely the mentality of some people sometimes.
I also like when Marlo said the line, "Rory looks really cool with that toothpick in his mouth."
Yeah,
I thought that was weird, and I'm like, which
Where
one?
did that
Which one
come
of them
from?
is Rory?
I was there.
Is that the girl in the sundress? I don't know.
yeah. I think that was Rory.
It was just me wearing like a Dexter t-shirt in the background. Just like hanging out the vampires.
By the way, I love that Dexter T-shirt.
Oh, thanks, man.
Because when did I see it? Saturday?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was just going to keep wearing it until you complimented me.
Yeah.
Because I've been like, you didn't even address it. I felt
No,
like,
I
felt
meant
like
to
we were
say it
having
the other
problems
day.
in our relationship.
No, I meant to say
I
it the
dressed
other
nice
day.
for him. He didn't say anything.
Oh man, it looks good. I like it.
Thanks.
I was gonna say out of, like people are making lists of like top 10 movies,
Yeah.
TV shows, and albums and stuff, and I was like, man, there's no good TV. And then I thought, well, you know what? I really enjoyed Dexter this year and White Lotus. Those were like the only two that I watched all the way through and I really enjoyed.
I'm a super fan for Dexter, so I agree.
Yeah,
That was a banger of a season.
and Dexter.
So late into the game.
I think it's like since it probably is one of the best seasons. If you had to put like a top 5, I think it's in there, right?
Yeah.
Top
Yeah.
3, maybe.
I would say it is on par with the first 4.
Yeah, I think so.
And 7. I know some people try to lump 7 in with the other seasons. They're like, oh, they're all bad after 4. 7 is a great season of television. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Because
give
Bo
a shit.
fucks.
But yeah. So unfortunately, Bo sacrifices himself. Marlo just steps on his head after he gives that great quote, and I'm like, oh man, that sucks because, I don't know, like Bo has such a great way, and if he did go out in a heroic way, it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that he doesn't, it like hurts. Do you know what I mean?
It would have been really cool if there were more than one axe in the town, and then multiple people could have been armed with axes and helping.
Right? Yeah. So Evan gets back to the station, and Carter reveals that he was bit by the little girl, and he pretty much admits, like, I lost my family in a horrific
Drunk driving accident.
Yeah. And there was a moment where I didn't want to be alive. I wanted to be with them.
Yeah, because I
And I
love
couldn't
that.
do it. And he's like, I hate to ask you this, but I don't want to be them. Like, I don't want to hurt people.
Well, no, what's great about this moment is like, and I think it's just such a fucking awesome thing to put in this movie, is that his family died, and in his mind he believes that they're waiting for him.
Right. And he doesn't want to live forever.
Yeah, like you can't, if you're a vampire and you live forever, like you never get to be with the people that you love. Like I like that. He's just like, I can't live forever.
He's a great actor.
He's so good. That's
that was
a great
really
scene.
great scene.
Yeah, Carter kills it in the scene. He's like really, really good. And so Eben goes,
All right.
yeah. And
He's right.
And I feel like he kind of, like, you see the evolution of Eben too, where he went from having a hard time killing one of his friends who was about to attack him, right? And to a person willingly giving their life because they're a vampire, right? And but he's so, like, I don't want to say nonchalant, but he really is
he's
just
just a
like
little bit
accepting
more-
of that responsibility.
It actually echoes back to what you were saying about Marlo killing the nun.
The nun.
Because it's just kind of like at this point, it's like, no, it needs to be done. Actually,
Right.
those two scenes do kind of mirror each other in a weird
do.
way.
They are
Yeah.
parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love the way it's done because the door closes
And we don't see
You
it.
just hear the thud,
Yeah.
and I like the subtlety of it.
Me too.
I wish he opened up the door and they were just playing basketball together. One more game, Eben. And they're just
One more game. One more game. Crossfire.
Oh, is that what the three of them were gonna play when they got back to somebody's house? They're gonna
Yeah.
play Crossfire.
Yeah, it was Crossfire.
I want to go back to my
Crossfire.
apartment and do something hot.
Crossfire.
babe, come back. We're playing Crossfire.
You
The
get caught
vamps
up
are
in
like,
the
what?
Crossfire.
This whole thing is resolved by them playing Crossfire. All
Yeah.
the vamps are sitting there.
Marlowe's like, one more game.
Whoever loses gets killed.
You get caught up in the crossfire. So now there's only 4 left. And that's when Eben spots a light from Billy's house. And they're like, oh my God, it's Billy. Like, he's alive, right? The vampires didn't kill him. And so Stella and Eben try to run over. There's 5 of them left. I said 4. There's 5. But they run across to get Billy. And when they go in, they find that Billy killed his family. Like, he killed his wife and 2 kids. And he was like, I heard all the screaming and I chose this, right? Like, I chose to end their lives. And that's when Eben kind of has like a break, because that goes against everything he stood for.
Everything he believes in.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really hard because...
It's like, you're supposed to protect him.
Yeah,
not
like
kill
he's
him.
like, he like loves Billy.
Yeah,
Like, that's his guy.
right.
And it's not like Billy did it maliciously. I think he saw, like, hey, everyone's dying horrifically, and I can spare them that. I can give them a quick death by the hand of someone who loves them, not someone who's doing this to hurt them. And so, like, the amount of fear and desperation it would take for somebody to think that's the better option here. In an impossible scenario. Like, the idea that they could survive never even occurred to him.
Yeah.
And there is, like, definite grief in his voice when he's talking about it. And he said, like, he tried to kill himself after, but the gun jammed.
Yeah.
And so he just wasn't able to finish the job.
It's just like, yeah.
And I think it adds to the overall, like, devastation of this whole situation.
It's still like a fuck you Billy moment though, because I think Eben's perspective is you have to protect the people that you love, because that's his whole thing throughout this whole thing. So it's like,
So
I know what you're saying. It's like
it
wasn't like he was trying to be like,
right, but in Eben's mind, like, the idea is you protect the people you love at the cost of yourself, and like, you are the shield between you and the people, like, the danger and the people you love.
Yeah.
So the idea of harming them intentionally to spare them pain rather than taking it yourself would never occur to Eben.
yeah. That's why he just seems so like heartbroken by the whole thing.
Right.
Just see like that kind of weakness. And
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I also think maybe it's like also a little bit of trauma kind of hitting him finally too,
Yes.
what he just did to Carter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe that kind of amplified like those feelings, because
it all has to.
he felt
yeah.
justified doing it to Carter, where he sees that Billy did the same thing, but he doesn't see, like, they weren't vampires. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I just can't imagine that there wasn't a moment where he would just sit there and like see what Billy did and not be like, I could never in a million
he would
years
never do that.
imagine hurting Stella or Jake.
Yeah.
Or Stoner Grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like your whole
I
thing
think
is
her
like,
and the grandmas from Grandma's Boy would have had a great time.
She's doing the Frankenstein.
I love that whole aspect of Eben's character though. Like that whole thing, it's like you just up until the end, like protect the people that you love, and it's like I think he just probably thought that Billy was on the same page. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, this is the best guy I know, Billy.
Billy, yeah.
That's my guy. And then
Because
it's just
he's
kinda
so
like,
charming in the beginning and so likable.
you would just never expect him to do that.
Right. Yeah.
I look cool with a toothpick.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know.
We're going to put a picture up.
Yeah, we should all have toothpicks in that picture.
Yeah, we should.
So they
Sick of not having a toothpick.
so they return to the station with Billy, and they realize all the others left, right? And Eben just hopes that Jake and the others just went for the utilidor. And that's when they spot a kid, right, outside walking alone. And
the most iconic looking kid I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The kid just looks so like impressive. I don't know how to explain it.
And he has like some blood on him, of course.
Yeah,
but he's not like turned.
it's-
He's like you could tell in his facial features like he's still human and stuff. And
Is that like a photo in the comic? Because I feel like that the way that's framed and everything, the way that kid looks,
comes
it just,
out like
it looks like something out of a panel or something.
Yeah.
I think the little girl is the only kid that we see.
Oh, well then, good on you, David Slade. You made a cool call.
Yeah, that was a cool call because he looks great.
You'd probably look great with a toothpick in your mouth, David Slade.
Yeah. So they decide, like, Stella's like, I have to save that kid. I can't just let this kid get killed.
Right, Billy?
Yeah.
This scene right here.
Oh, yeah. Neato. The little girl in front of there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Yeah. So
I wish that, like,
Yeah,
Stella...
vampires do threaten a couple of children.
I wish that Stella threw that in Billy's face. She's like, well, I can't just let a little girl get killed, right, Billy?
Billy's like, oh, come on, you fuckers. I kill one family. One family.
Everyone's just always riding Billy's ass.
You guys are going to hold this over my head forever, aren't you? It's just one family. These vampires are killing everybody, and you're going to be mad at me.
It was a choice to make him look like the dad from the Amityville Horror and have him kill his family.
Yeah. He really did look like Josh Brolin's dad. What's his name?
James?
James Brolin, yeah. So Eben and Billy try to stay behind to, like, help Stella get away. And Billy is just like, yeah, I'm out of here. He runs away, and you're like, oh, this good motherfucker.
Fucking Billy.
Yeah.
Billy sucks.
This motherfucker. But then we see where Eben, he actually gets to the utilidor and finds his brother and the other two survivors. The funny thing is, right before Bo is about to sacrifice himself, that's where my DVD stopped, and then it went 18 minutes later, and it was like at the part where they're at the utilidor, and I went, I don't know if I missed a lot or not, but I should probably, I don't know. And then I like had to rent it to see that part, and I'm like, oh, there was a lot that went down. Holy shit. Like all the Billy stuff, all the like the sacrifices and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I totally would have.
You saw like the happier version.
Yeah, I saw like a happier version.
Like a borderline G-rated version.
Yeah, because it's right when they're spilling the oil in the town. That's where the DVD picked back up. I was like, oh, wait, what?
What happened?
Yeah. So Eben gets to the utilidor. He finds everyone still alive, like his brother and the waitress and Timu, Kristen Stewart. But Stella and the kid aren't there. And that's when Billy makes it to the utilidor too. But unfortunately, he was being followed by the Adrian Brody vampire.
Yeah. The pianist.
And when they get there, he's bitten by the vampire. And the group kind of like is fighting with the vampire, and that's when Billy kind of makes a heroic move where he pushes the vampire into that machine, and it just like destroys the vampire completely. But Billy loses an arm at the same time. And he's like screaming out, and then you see he goes from human screaming to like the vampire high-pitched scream, and that's when Eben just is like, I gotta do it, right? So he gets his axe and decapitates him. And
that'd be funny if they're like someone came in the room and they're like, oh, Billy turned into a vampire, and Eben's like, he was a vampire?
Yeah. Whoops.
Piece of shit.
Fucking piece of shit.
Is anybody opposed to what I just did to Billy in all seriousness?
Right. Everyone's like, eh. Well, the others don't even know about Billy's thing. Only him and Stella do.
Yeah.
So Jake,
do you think Billy's
and the waitress and stuff, they
that?
probably have no idea that Billy was like a dick.
I wish that like the waitress was like, oh, how are the girls? Oh, they're great.
They're doing well.
They went to summer
like, this
camp.
piece of shit just fucking killed them.
But I think the gore of that scene is why John questioned why I was okay with this movie and not.
Oh yeah,
Devil's Rejects.
it's a really gory scene because his arm is like basically.
But sometimes like in movies like this, the violence is so intense it's cartoonish,
right?
And it pulls me back out. So it's like I'm not as
right. I'm
not as in the film as I am with other things.
Yeah, like Devil's Rejects has very like
dig your own
real
grave moments. And
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like.
Dig your own grave. So Stella walkies in finally, and she says that her and Dale, the little kid, are stuck under a crashed truck. And we see Eben like looking in towards the town, and they kind of spot where the truck is.
Yeah.
And but even she's like, keep the walkie down because they're actually all around me, right? Like just kind of whisper. And so
What?
come in.
What'd you say?
I don't know if you ever had a walkie-talkie that has the alarm button on the side where it just goes woo, woo.
Yeah.
And like imagine he accidentally hit that
It's
and her
like,
alarm goes off and it's like no.
But
All the stupid noises those things are saying.
yeah. So the vamps are now.
What is the sound from like the Boost Mobile thing? The like imagine it was one of those.
Yeah. Oh my god. So the vamps are now spilling oil all over the town, right?
Yeah.
Like they're kicking over oil drums and stuff.
That's how you know this wasn't shot in like modern day, because I don't think those vampires would waste that oil with these gas prices we got going on.
Oh yeah.
Especially since all the vampires drive Range Rovers.
Yeah.
You ever see them?
Yeah. That
So the
Hummers,
idea was just
They're just
to make it look like it's an accident, so they're just gonna destroy the whole
extra
town.
long limos
real extravagant.
with hot tubs
We
in the
love
back, of
anything
course,
that requires lots of gasoline.
and a lot of parking spaces. So, their idea is to burn down the whole town, and
Right.
it kind of reminded me of like Croatoa, like the town that kind of vanished.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, their plan is to make it look like a giant accident, like a huge fire broke out.
So that way they keep the existence
Cover
of
the
vampires
tracks.
a secret.
Yeah. And
I was going to explain all the decapitated skulls.
yeah, it's like
If it's all burnt and like, because like I said, like in the comic, they were told to put the bodies back in the houses, like to put all the bodies back together. So it's just going to be a bunch of burnt remains. Who would tell how they died? You know.
Do you think they were
Right.
doing that in the movie when they put the bodies in the houses? No, I mean that in all seriousness.
they're like Michael Myers, like setting up the bodies.
No, I don't know if they ever established that in there.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
don't think in the
comic
movie
book.
they established that, but
Yeah, no, I think they were just going to burn the town. And
I think they were just gonna burn it down.
That's
But,
very
and,
cool.
and also, I feel
I
like
think it's a really good plan.
I feel like the creators of this probably made the choice to keep them as primal and animalistic
Yeah.
as like they are capable of thought and planning and stuff like that. But when it comes to actually certain things, I think they were trying to keep it more animalistic.
Sure,
You know.
I got you.
But so then he sees that, basically if she runs, the vampires will kill her, but if she stays, the fire will kill her because the whole town's pretty much ablaze right now.
right.
And so Eben just gets the idea that I'm going to inject myself with vampire blood, right? And
I like when he's like gonna shoot up, and Jake's just like, "That's someone else's blood."
yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
My favorite thing is when he goes, "It's guaranteed to jack you up." Faculty.
Well, I think his concern was like, I mean, saying
Guaranteed
that's someone
to
else's
jack you up.
that's someone else's blood is like, you don't know what their blood type was. You might not be compatible. That could actually be really damaging to you. And he's like, well, I'm gonna get killed by vampires or become one.
Right.
So I don't moot at this point.
Yeah, it's
I'm not walking out of this one.
pretty moot. So Eben begins to change, and he's hoping to distract the vampires long enough so Stella and that kid could get out of there. So then we see where Eben fights Marlowe one-on-one. And it's weird because the vampires up until this point were like, hey, it's a fair fight. Let
Yeah, I
him
know.
go."
I know. At this point, they're just like, let them duke it out.
It's like Rocky 5 in the street, right? And it's like...
Well, I think that was more like they don't interfere with what Marlowe's doing because he's very clearly the leader.
Like the
and
alpha.
If he
yeah.
had said attack him, they would have, but he
Right.
didn't say to not get involved, but he didn't say to get involved. So I think that's why they were waiting for instruction.
Right.
You
Like,
know?
It's almost like animals, like the two battlings of the alphas.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I interpreted that.
Oh, definitely. Because you could tell that they're afraid and follow whatever Marlowe wants.
Peer pressure's real bad with
Yeah,
vampires.
he's really good at peer
Yeah.
pressure.
Hey, isn't this cool?
Ain't
Drink
that cool,
blood.
guys?
Check out this new language I made up.
You ever smoke a person's mouth before?
You know, you look much cooler if you chew on a toothpick.
So they get into this fight, and Eben is not doing well at all. Like, he's basically just getting tossed around. And
I thought this would go differently.
I thought I was going to have a fair fight. But I think that
cool.
kind of...
Oh, one thing I want to mention. On the way to the fight, when he leaves the utilidor and he's walking towards the vamps,
Yeah.
I do like how he's like walking very stiffly, like he's trying to fight back, letting it
those
take him
urges.
over completely.
Yeah.
Like he has to stay like human
Focused.
long enough. Mm-hmm. I like the little performances, little tweaks,
The-
Yeah.
little things in his.
Description they give in the comic is it feels like venom is running through his veins. So it's also incredibly fucking painful.
And he also says at one point, he's like, I can smell your blood. Like, before he
Yeah.
steps outside to everybody in there. And he's like, I could smell your blood. And,
Better than that patient in Silence of the Lambs, huh?
oh, yeah. yeah. Oh, no.
That's such a good movie, by the way.
I love that
We
movie.
gotta cover that soon.
But so he goes outside and he's getting into this fight, and you again, I think like Marlowe's weakness is his hubris, right? Mm-hmm. He just knows, he's like, I'm gonna win this fight,
Right.
even though he's packing a punch now that he's a vampire. But I've been a vampire for a long time. I
Check
got
out
this.
this hair.
Yeah, he's like, did he see my fade? And then he jumps in the air, and Eben sees that moment where he's like, I got him, and he just punches through the back of his head.
That's so awesome. What
It's
does he
so
do?
good. I think,
Like, is he turned into like that liquid Terminator?
yeah, basically he has like, he's like, tell him to get home. No, but he literally punches through his mouth
Yeah, it's
and
rad.
through the back of his head, and Marlowe just it's incredible. And in the comic, Elle was just showing us that
Kasplooch is the sound effect that they put on there.
yeah,
Flooch to the nooch.
Kasplooch. Kasplooch. Kasplooch.
yeah. So, and then you just see all the other vampires, and like Marlowe falls to the ground dead, and he's like fucked up, Fubard, right?
Sure.
And all the vampires like, oh shit, like he just did that.
I like when the one vampire is like, so I'll touch me and I'll sue.
Touch me not, sue.
Sue me for what?
Evan's like, sue me for what? You burned down my whole town.
He calls out another vampire, touch me and I'll sue. Come on, pug.
Yeah. Sue me for what?
Sue me for what?
But all the vampires
I
back
can
the
only
hell
assume
off.
you're making more Jersey Shore references.
Oh no, this is Rocky
Rocky
Five.
Five.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Weird how it works for either.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I was the original Jersey Shore, mo, you know?
And the vamps all run like little wusses. They're like, we're out of here. You're too scary for us. And they just, well, they don't say that, but they do
did,
run away.
in their own language, though.
Yeah,
It's
and they're like, they're like, holy shit, do you see what he just did to Marlowe? Get the fuck out of here.
I wish they ran away so fast that just like a little like puff of smoke was left behind.
It's like a
dust.
Christmas
Yeah.
story when like the robbers run away.
Yeah.
Whoa! And they just like race out of there. I would have loved that. That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
man, that's
Yeah.
the funniest outcome.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. So
I like the whole idea of this, by the way. Like,
They
is
didn't
it-
run very far. They ended up in like Forks, Washington.
yeah. They're like, we're gonna
played
call
some
ourselves the
baseball.
Cullens now.
we're gonna need
Play
that Timu Kristen Stewart for a minute.
We'll get her.
This is that part that I think loses a lot of people with this movie when they talk about. I think it's the fight. and the whole like him turning himself into a vampire.
Yeah.
And I always just have to disagree with that criticism. I mean, it's yours to have, but I like that it follows through Evan's worldview to like the biggest degree possible.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like you do what you have to do to protect the people that you love. It's like you do anything that you can, unlike Billy.
Yeah.
But then like when it
bitch.
gets to the point where it's like, you know, sometimes it's like
bitch.
you will allow yourself to become the thing you hate to still protect the people that you love.
Yes.
I love that. I think everything just tracks so beautifully.
That's what I normally hate when I've said this a lot before where they try to even out the playing field.
Yeah, like Iron Man or something.
Like
You have an Iron Man suit. Well, I have a bigger Iron Man suit.
right. Or even like, you know, like the Terminator movies, kind of like the second one's great, but then they're like, let's just keep going to that well.
Oh, sure.
And it's not really man versus machine now. It's like man plus the help of machine versus machine. So I always like when it is kind of like man versus monster or without like the even playing field. But in this case, and so normally I'm against it, but in this case it worked out because it was the ultimate sacrifice. Like he had to give up his humanity to take out this monster.
I will fight to the death for the people that I love, like that.
Right,
and like because even like if you win, you're still going to die, or you're just going to lose your humanity.
Yeah, he gave up. It was a sacrifice, and so with that sacrifice, that's why it works. Like most of the time, movies anymore, they're like, "Oh yeah, this person becomes like the super being," and there's no like sacrifice to it really.
It's just kind of like, oh, cool.
It all works out. Yeah.
But
so, but
it's like a thing. Like he's gonna have. It isn't like this would be in a different movie. He gets like he turns himself into a vampire, and then magically, for some reason, he's able to kind of keep it in control.
Right.
Like I like the idea that they establish rules in this movie, and they follow them all the way down the line. So I think this is a great ending for this movie, personally.
I think so too.
I agree.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of in Dracula when Mina drinks Dracula's blood, and then everybody else is like, oh no, you're gonna stay here and we'll go fight him, and she's like, but I can use this to help. And so like she has these powers, she's gonna use them to fight against Dracula. So same thing with Eben. He's like, I need to level this playing field, and I'll use this power for as long as I can to fight against this greater evil, because what else could stop them but one of them?
Right.
And I enjoy that, you know, it made it more of a fair fight than if he had went at him as a human, because the only thing that would have given a human advantage would have been the sun, and they have another day yet. So with no one coming to help, you know, this is where his desperation took him. So he's like very much the polar opposite of Billy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
The anti-Billy. Yeah, Billy
Fucking
sucks.
Billy.
I think it's also just
We could have sacrificed Billy and saved all those dogs. I would have.
I know. Same.
Yeah. I'd sacrifice any of those people for those dogs.
But Eben and Stella, you know, we also see that when the vampires leave, there's actually more survivors in that small town. So it's not just like 5 people that lived. There's actually more, which is kind of awesome.
And because Eben's choice, all those people got to live.
Right. And it also shows, it's like what he said earlier on. He's like, the 2 reasons why we will make it is like, one, we know the cold and we know the area, you know? And so it just shows like everyone has those survival skills. So Stella and him go to that place to watch the sunset, or sunrise, I mean. And
30 more days.
30 more days. Oh no. But yeah, so Eben and Stella.
Just Eben wreaking havoc then.
yeah. He's like, I'm sorry guys, I have to do this now.
I'm really hungry.
So Eben and Stella watch the sunrise together, and he burns up in her arms. It's beautiful. I love
There's
that.
a lot of little touches. Number one, I love that there's no dialogue in that scene.
Right.
It's beautiful.
It's wordless, and so everything is said in their actions. And like when the sun first peeks up over the horizon, he turns his face away, closes his eyes, like it already hurts him. And then as it starts to burn him up, her instinct is to hold on to him tighter. And like just so he knows
Guide
he's
him
not
through it.
alone, that even though whatever he's going through, she's still there. And I think it's a really beautiful little bookend to the scene at the beginning where he's watching the sun set and now they're watching it rise. And I think there's something very hopeful about the sun rising. There was a tweet from Welcome to Night Vale that I really enjoyed because it said, the sun has arisen, you are awake, this symmetry is not without meaning. And I feel like, whenever a sun rises in a movie, it's always a sign like it's a new day. There's so much possibility here. And especially with him choosing to meet his end that way, where he's dying, but there's something hopeful about it because he can rest easy with the knowledge that he protected his family and his town, and he's with the person he loves. There's something purifying about fire. So if there were any flaws in him, like at this moment, you're not thinking of any of them because you're embracing his sacrifice.
Right.
There's also just like little Josh Hartnett isms that I really enjoy. Like I always talk about the bad version of this movie that could have existed. Where like when the sun's coming up, they could have played that in a way where he's just kind of like, all right, I'm ready to go. But he looks like there's moments where he's hesitating and that he's afraid. And that kills me every time I watch it because he's like not being cool about it. He's being very human. Like it hurts him and he's afraid, and it's like...
And it kind of, when he does burn up, it kind of has like a Pompeii kind of effect, and I think there's a couple things about that positioning of him in her arms. So it kind of reminds me of like Pompeii, and where there were like people literally holding each other when the volcano was coming.
Oh yeah.
And when Mount Vesuvius like erupted and encased them and stuff. But so there's like moments like that it kind of reminds me of that in a little bit.
You could also draw comparisons with Michelangelo's Pieta.
Yeah, and then I think there's also like the that love and that like almost reverting to like a child in his mother's arms a little bit.
Yes.
And it's just really, really beautiful. Like you said, could have been handled
like in a
Hollywood,
cool way.
like the cool Hollywood way, where he's like, gotta go.
He put sunglasses on. No, that too.
That's the thing. I'm always hot.
The kudos you got to give Melissa George also is that like she handles that so perfectly. She's not like, and again in the dumb version of this, she just bursts into tears and she's screaming and stuff. But it's just like she's there for him,
right?
And it's like she's like holding him so tightly, and it's like she's kind of like looking away and stuff. And it's just that last shot of her when there's like tears going down her face, and she looks like she's devastated, but she looks angry. There's like a vengeance thing in her eyes. Like she looks very like, I imagine if this movie made the money that they wanted it to make, because it wasn't financially successful, unfortunately. But if it had been, I imagine they would have made like a sequel and they would have followed through with the story from what I understand it to be. But I'm glad they didn't, because I think this is actually like a really wonderful standalone story that didn't really need a vengeance quest.
Yeah. I think like everything.
Although I would like to read it, I don't think I need to see it.
Right. And like I said, in the sequel, she does go on to kind of hunt down and draw vampires out and stuff.
That's fine, but it's like, I just
There
like
is-
the whole idea of, even in like that great darkness, that you like, it brings love out of people.
Yeah.
Like I love the notion of like a story like that. It's so dark and it's so frightening at times, but all that it does is it makes all the problems that they ever have with each other melt away. And they're just there to love and support and to bring the best out of each other. And then in the very end, it's like, I am willing to die and become something horrible just to make sure that you get to experience that new day, even if I have to turn to ash. I think that's beautiful, and there's nothing else you need to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Which brings us to your final thoughts, and would you recommend this movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Same.
It's a great vampire movie because the vampires do feature prominently. Like sometimes a vampire movie, like the vampire will be in it for like 30 seconds. You're like, well, that was a nothing burger. But no, this one has a lot. Like I said, like there's a lot of humanity in it, and visually it's beautiful, and the pacing is good. It doesn't feel like, oh god, this movie's still going.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I absolutely do recommend it. I think it's great.
Right.
I'm fairly certain this is one of my favorite horror films of like the last 20 years.
I was gonna say, like, you know, in the 2000s, there, especially late 2000s, it really went into that found footage horror.
Yeah.
And this
Or
was
like torture porn.
right. But I would say if you had to make a top 10 of just like 2000 to 2010, I could see this being on a lot of
I would
lists.
drag it even out further.
Yeah.
Like, I think in like the last like 25 years of horror, I think this one works. And again, I understand like some people might watch it and might not hit them the same way. But like horror movies are so effective when they like rise above the genre sometimes. Like if you're just making like a movie where vampires run around and they just kill people, there's something fun with that.
Right.
But like I love the idea of it being a story about like love and survival and like just how brutal it could be. Like how they don't pull any punches, like what you were saying. It's just like something that I think like could be a dumb movie, but like it's all the ideas and themes and everything just really elevate it for me. Because like sometimes I think about it, just like not when I'm watching it, but just it'll pop into my head periodically, and I just think of that ending, and I'm like, that's like so like touching and beautiful, and like I adore this movie. I'd recommend people watch it now. I think this is one of those like it's gonna find an audience someday, and people are gonna go back and look at it and be like, that was like really fucking good.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, because I think it was like very dismissed for some reason when it first came out. Like I just kept hearing people be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Like to me, I just felt like I completely like connected with it immediately. And I always just felt like it was too good not to have some sort of reappraisal at some point.
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say like I would watch it and just take a second just to look at like the cinematography in that movie, just like the music, lack thereof, the fucking like gore in it's pretty rad. It just kind of gives you everything that you want from a horror film, but then there's like an emotional component that elevates it. So
solid
I
acting.
recommend
too.
it. Yeah, the performances. Any reason to watch Josh Hartnett and Melissa George in a movie together? Danny Houston.
The
Nun.
I don't know if it's really her, but it looks
Who cares?
Like her. Yeah.
But no, I think it's one
like
of.
it's not an actress, it's just Valak. Just
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
just Valak.
Valak is she's getting work.
I'm the nun.
No, I think this is, as I just said before, one of my favorite horror films of the past like 25 years and maybe longer. So I would say watch it, and if you don't, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Easy as that, man.
if you like vampire movies, watch this one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I would say let's go to our favorite
You didn't
kills.
tell me your feelings.
I love it. I basically said same. Like,
All
you
right.
guys are right. I would totally
Samesies.
recommend this. Samesies.
Hey, let me ask you a question then.
Yeah.
Did you like the vampire clothes?
The clothes?
Yeah, did you think they dressed nicely?
Actually, yeah. There was like a shot when they're attacking the town, and they're all wearing like suits and stuff. And you see like
Did the vampires just come from church? Why are they all dressed like
yeah.
They look snazzy.
But you see like this angle from like the back of someone, and they're attacking someone, and there's like blood and snow on their suit coat. And I was like, man, that is so just like visually really. It's just really cool looking.
It makes it memorable.
Yeah,
It's very
and
stunning.
there's so many like great visuals in this movie.
Can I ask you about
yeah, I like
one-
their clothing.
Can I ask you one thing about the clothing in this movie? So, when the nun gets burned up by the sun,
Yeah,
or the
she's
fake
like,
sun, the
"Wow."
faux sun, she's got some boots on.
Yeah, she does.
Did you like the boots?
The boots were cool.
I immediately went to the boots, and I'm like, she looks kind of cool.
She's styling, man.
Yeah, she had a good sense of style.
She's like,
Could
do you
have
think I
used a
should wear
toothpick,
these?
But otherwise, pretty good.
What's that?
Could have used a toothpick, but otherwise, pretty good.
If she had a toothpick, I would have been like, give this lady an Academy Award.
Wouldn't it be cool if all the vampires had toothpicks?
Oh my god, dude. They're all just picking it out of their shark
Like,
teeth.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're like, I
Gore.
know stakes to the heart kill us, but these little babies, they come in handy.
I can't handle a larger one of these, but this thing,
Just,
it's not going to hurt anybody.
The high pitched shrieking that the
Yeah.
vampires do, like that thing they do to signal each other. First
The
off, it's
Velociraptor call?
Yeah, it's terrifying. But the reason it like strikes through you, like if it sounds familiar at all, that sound is actually the same sound that Rory's soul made when he was watching Rise of Skywalker.
It's so good.
That scene in
That's
the movie,
accurate.
it is the scene in the movie when the vampires are like killing everybody in the town. That's kind of what that movie did to my
your childhood?
soul.
to all your like Star Wars feelings.
Yeah.
They were just like
Just
murdering
gutted
it
them
one
in the
by
middle of
one.
an Alaskan
Yeah.
wilderness. Yeah,
And I'm
Yeah.
still not recovered.
You'll get there, man.
Yeah.
It'll
it's a
happen.
healing journey. You know, healing's
Yeah.
not linear.
I think I have to turn myself into a Rise of Skywalker and fight it.
Maybe
That's all I'm saying.
you just need to fight Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
No.
It's not his fault.
Who directed that?
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Hey,
you just need to fight him.
I'll say this though.
Fist
I
fight
hope
him.
J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
gets his shit together because he is a very good filmmaker. But it seemed like he did his homework really late in the weekend for that movie.
I know, like, he wasn't even supposed to come back.
No,
for
it's supposed to be
that.
Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah, and
I think Trevorrow or
yeah,
that guy who made that fucking Jurassic World movie.
and I think they, obviously just being so rushed and like, we got to put it out. We said we're putting it out here.
We're reading message boards and we shouldn't, so we got to change everything that people didn't like from the first two movies
Yeah.
to appease an audience that we're not entirely
it was-
sure exists.
I don't think it's necessarily his
It's
fault.
no.
I think it's like a producer Disney thing.
all the people that like get all like you should never work again. I'm like no. Like go watch Super 8. J.J. Abrams rocks.
He rocks, yeah.
He just made a bad film.
But
Anyway,
Favorite deaths.
favorite deaths.
We're not gonna talk
Elle,
about J.J.
favorite
Abrams.
deaths.
Mine was the stranger's death. I like the fact that they were like, we'll take care of you. Not.
Psych.
John's favorite was the character's name Carter, like the one who
Oh,
he asks
yeah.
Ebron to kill him. John likes the subtlety of that one, how you don't see it but you hear it and you kind of feel the weight of it. Like that was his favorite one.
Yeah. Rory?
I like when the Emperor said, "I'm all the Sith," and then Rey said, "I'm all the Jedi," and then she killed him. That's my favorite death in the movie.
Oh.
No, I think I would go with Eben's death, only because it makes me feel things, makes me feel sad,
Yeah.
and I love movies when they get into my heart like that.
Gotcha.
I liked Billy's because it just looked really rad seeing him get his head cut off.
Yeah,
And I like that.
that was like cathartic, right? You're like,
It's-
fuck that guy.
Well, it just looked really good. Like, I give props to the makeup department for making that effect look really practical and awesome. It was really cool.
Did you hear that? Effects department, EJ likes you.
I like you guys. All right. Well, let's go into our emojis.
Let's hear those bomb ass emojis.
Rory, why don't you start us off?
I got 30 vampires.
30.
No, I'm not going to do 30 vampires. I'll do like 12 or so vampire emojis, and then I'll do 30 moons.
30 moons?
and then a heart,
Okay.
and then some blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give like 15 dogs to immortalize them.
Okay.
The
Alright.
actors who fell
I like
by
that.
the hand of the stranger. And also, there's this new emoji. You can look it up right now since you're feverishly looking through your phone.
Yeah.
It's the Bo Fucks emoji. It's pretty cool. Take
Love
a
that
look at
one.
it. Yeah.
I use that one a lot.
Me too.
I like that.
Yeah, I want you to stop stalling and tell me your emojis.
Okay. Elle, you could go first.
Okay. I picked the sky emoji because it looks like a night sky, and then like no, I'm serious, it really exists.
It does.
And then a snowflake for all the snow.
Awesome.
The town's only axe,
The lone axe.
the lone axe, and the sun.
So, I picked a saw emoji and like a tractor for for Bo's fucking awesome.
I love it.
His toy line, Mattel
Leatherface's
Bo tractor.
Leatherface's car.
Yeah. So those are my emojis. All right, let's go into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Elle, do you want to start us off? What do you have to plug, buddy?
You guys know my husband, who is currently at band practice.
New Metal Messiah.
The new Metal Messiah.
Metal Messiah
Jon Snow.
outside.
30 Days of Snow.
He has a show January 9th at the V-Spot. That is Issues and Nickel Smack, which is the Godsmack Nickelback cover band.
Yeah.
That is a real thing. I
And
wish
it's super rad.
I thought he was kidding. I actually, when he said the day he posted about it, I actually replied with that scene from Anchorman, like, I thought you were kidding. I even put it in my diary. Veronica told a very funny joke today.
Very funny joke.
Jon Snow told a very funny joke today.
He came
but no.
home, there was divorce papers on the table.
No. No, he was not joking. So that'll be January 9th. And I am going to be in a show, but I'm going to leave that one for you to talk
No,
about.
you go ahead.
Okay.
You talk about
We are going to be in a show at the Diva Theater. It is a series of one-act plays that is going to be at the end of January at the Old Brick at the Diva Theater at the Old Brick, and I believe that is January 29th through the 2nd.
It's coming up.
something like that.
Hang on, I got
They got
the
it.
email.
Let me
The
fill
end of
up-
January.
Let's do some filibuster.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's a day of the week. We know that
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
I know it's going to fall on a day
Yeah,
during the week, right?
during
and
the week.
most likely at a time.
January 29th, 30th, 31st, and February 1st.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the end of January to the beginning of February. And you get to see EJ and I do our thing on the stage. He's playing my son.
I am playing Elle's son. Is that crazy?
Wild.
I know.
Wild.
I am her boy. When we
What
found
year
out
were you born? I was 82. You?
yeah,
82?
same.
Yeah, we're the same age. But he's my little bouncing baby boy.
Can I have
Yeah.
a request?
Yeah, what's that?
Treat him better than Billy treated his family.
Yeah.
I don't want to come home to that shit.
Yeah, don't pull a Billy Kitlick or whatever his name is.
Go up to Elle's
Bullshit.
room and you're just like under the blanket.
Yeah, just like under the blankets. Yeah, no, I'm playing your son, and I'm really excited. When we found out, right, the casting of stuff, she texted me. She said, "My boy."
And then I told him if he didn't clean his room, I was gonna take away his Xbox.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Joke's on you! You never bought me an Xbox." But also, one of the plays is written by friend of the show, Maggie Roach.
Yeah, and also we have like a couple peeps in there, Justin and Marnie.
Wait,
And,
weren't they on our Scream 2 episode? Now
Yes, they were.
available wherever you listen to our podcast?
That's right. Also Blair Witch.
Wasn't Justin O'Hearn in that episode?
Yeah.
Now available wherever you listen to your podcast.
And
he
didn't
was
you guys do
also-
an episode?
We did My Bloody Valentine, also
Right.
available. Where you can listen to all fine podcasts.
Interesting.
That's right.
Interesting. Well, we wouldn't say we're fine. We're
And
substandard.
then wasn't Marnie just on Christmas Evil?
Wow, Christmas Evil. Now that's certainly available wherever you listen to your podcasts.
That's correct.
And on the YouTubes.
And the YouTubes.
Blowing up on the YouTubes.
The
Did you know
YouTubes.
that our New Year's Evil episode is over 1,000?
What? What?
Why that episode?
Why that one? That one's where we look like the biggest losers.
I like
too.
to think that
and I love that.
There's some country in the world right now that this is like a phenomenon. They're like, come listen to two losers
Guys.
alone at a party that never was.
I actually would love that if that's
know.
the case. Like someone's like, "Yo, you have to listen to this episode where these two guys are trying to have like a podcast where all their friends show up, but no one does." I think that's
I know the end
hilarious.
of that one.
Like like in Argentina, like we're on like t-shirts and stuff. Like
Dude,
losers in
Yeah, losers and
loser
sprints in
podcast
PA.
guys. Yeah.
No, but I think the fact that anyone listens to this is just such a cool, like that's so cool to me. I like wherever they are, the fact that they're like, I'm gonna listen to this podcast today. I appreciate that so much, and I think it's awesome. It just blows my mind.
I wish I could feel the same sort of way.
I know. I wish you could feel.
I know. I know. I just feel like it's owed to me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, is that everything you have to plug, buddy?
That's all I had to plug in.
All right. Rory, go ahead.
I'm gonna plug some stuff. I got.
What the fuck you gonna plug?
I got. Oh, he's eating crackers during my plugs. He told me he wouldn't do that anymore. Oh, Jesus. Listen
Extra
to that.
crunchy.
Can you just go? See? What kind of crackers are they?
They are actually nut based, so they are gluten free crackers.
Yeah. Seems like the kind of stuff
They're
you like.
extra crunchy.
Well, I could tell. It's going to be in the edit. I think I'm going to make that be the cold open. It's just you chewing for 25 minutes. 25-minute long cold open. Anyway, I'm going to plug.
Takes a while to get started in the cold.
I'm so sorry. I'll clean it up. Ravenview Productions. It's a film production
all over the
company.
toothpick.
It's all over. My toothpick's sticking out of my vomit. It's so cool looking. Ravenview Productions. It's a film production company, and there's a film on YouTube right now that proves it.
Yeah.
We also have a podcast that we put out through Ravenview Productions called Frequels Podcast, and every
That's
single
us.
Wednesday there's a
Yeah,
brand new episode. If you don't believe me, well, it's because I'm a liar, and you have no real reason to trust me, I suppose. Well, think about that. Anyway, Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate, perfect place to get a house or sell a house or do whatever this economy doesn't allow us to buy. We got Fourth Cut Reviews. Sure Cut Conforti, whatever his name is.
Keyboard.
Keyboard Warrior,
Mr.
Church Conforti,
Content.
Mr. Content.
Yep.
He's doing stuff on the internet,
Tick, 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 tick. That's him on the computer.
clacking away
Keyboard
at that keyboard. He's got opinions, and you're going to hear him. Got Gravy Diggers Pot Pie. I've been staying away for a couple weeks now, and, I'm feeling better.
Yeah, you got full-blown hemorrhoids from that, right?
When was the last time you had a Gravy Diggers Pot Pie?
Oh boy.
Remember when you ruined that wedding?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you were eating one?
Yeah, who wears all white? Like, I thought it was only the bride, but we were all supposed to wear white to the wedding. And that was a mistake.
Yeah, because it didn't stay white. I think
Yeah.
that's the joke.
And Gravy Diggers did the catering. It was fucking
that was
nuts.
terrible. The child slave labor was a real problem, too. I don't know why Matt can't hire adults.
Everyone's like, is this extra gravy? And it was just all of us shitting ourselves. all the caterers were like, what's this on the ground?
It was weird when the groom was like, "Oh no, not now!"
No. Oh, God, I fucking hate it. Please, don't fuck me.
He's just like launching out of church.
He launches like 2 feet in the air and like
Lands
falls
in
face.
his face first.
All right, and that yeah.
Hey,
Gravy Digger's
a
pretty
happy
good.
ending to the story is that the bride was a vegetarian,
Yeah.
as it turns out. Schwartz Dreamboat. Schwartz Dreamboat. Go watch him. Go watch him perform at the Electric City Improv.
He's the dreamiest.
He is the dreamiest of dreamboats.
And may the Schwartz be with you.
And you can actually take a class with him. He's teaching a class.
Yeah, January 14th.
Being a funny character kind of stuff.
Yeah, teaching you character work.
Yeah. And he's a brilliant guy. He really is. He's his brain is always doing amazing, hilarious things, and you could just be a part of it. Why don't you want to be a part of it, coward? Real Chronicles, friends of the show, Dave Gonzalez. He's a reviewer. He does a better job than what we do here.
It's close.
It's close.
Yeah. No,
Being way better.
I like what we do here. I don't care. No, Dave Gonzalez, check out Real Chronicles. That is his podcast. You should follow it. You should listen to it. It is very well structured, and those guys really know their shit. They know like every fucking person that's ever won an Oscar and every whatever. They know all that stuff. Go look them up and read Dave's reviews on RottenTomatoes.com. He's under the cinematic reel. And don't just read the blurbs, read the reviews, because that's how a guy like that succeeds in that world. Criterion Collection. I know they've been sending me letters saying thank you for keeping us in business.
Yeah.
Because we spend a
That's
lot of
true.
money.
It's very true.
Also, if you've been playing the Frequels drinking game, you can take a shot every time
Oh,
they
yeah.
say Criterion.
Yeah, we got a couple full-blown alcoholics from that game.
That's true.
Yeah. Trivia Master Brad. We love him. He does a great job.
The best.
He never stops. Every single day he's doing trivia.
And it's awesome.
You'll go in there feeling confident, and he'll humble you.
Yeah.
He's really
Like,
good.
I
at it.
feel real good about what I'm doing here. And
Yeah.
then one round comes and you're like, I suck.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I hear right now? I
What?
hear toe beans on the hardwood floor. And that means it's time to talk about the kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're
Meow,
all
meow,
so
meow.
cute, and they need homes. And you're lonely, and you have real dark thoughts. And that cat would come and take them all away. He would just lay with you, and you'd be like, life's better. So, if you'd like to get involved with the kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue, please go on to frequelspodcast.com. There's a link there you can click on, and it'll take you right to the cats and their Facebook page.
You spent hundreds of dollars on shitty, thoughtless gifts for your family. You could spend a few bucks donating to these kitties in need and get them to go to college or a good trade school.
Yeah, some of them have a lot of good gifts that they like to share with the world. I saw Ella. She wants to be a pilot.
Yeah.
I let her fly a plane. Thank God she had a little parachute because no one survived. But, you know, if over time, she's just a little cat. She's only 2 years old. She'll be a great pilot someday. But what I'm getting at is you should look them up and adopt a cat because it's cold as fuck outside. And I think cats should be inside
Yeah.
and being pet. I'm going to tell you, the best feeling in the world is when I wake up at 3 in the morning and little Ella's snuck underneath the blanket with me. You can have that kind of a life, too. Just saying.
I met a cat, and they told me they want to start a Neil Diamond cover band. And I think her name was Rosie.
Ooh.
And I was like, you're off to a good start.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
We're talking about cats, man.
I don't know.
I just was talking about a cat I met, and they seemed pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you're fucked
I just
up.
want that story.
I just want to participate.
I'm just trying to
yes,
participate,
and.
man. I'm just trying to participate.
Yes, and
Wait, is that all your plugs?
Yeah, man. You want more?
Yeah.
All right. Let's plug. I don't know. Who made
is
this?
there a burger bar we could plug? Oh,
Oh, no. I could do a shout out to my dad on his birthday.
Oh.
Hey, how about who made those crackers?
who made them?
Yeah, what's the brand?
Hang on.
Oh, never mind. The moment's gone.
Home cracker.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna plug vampires. Oh wait, she's
Blue Diamond Nut Thins.
Blue Diamond Nut Thins. You might be wondering if that's real or not. We don't know. She knows.
It's real. And they're
EJ.
gluten-free.
Gluten free. Take that, EJ. Hey,
Yes.
wrap this up.
All right. Yeah, I have a few plugs. First off, toothpicks. Thank you so much for sponsoring our show today. We really appreciate you guys tuning in and
Extra crunchy into
and
the
helping
mic,
us
please.
out. And also, I want to plug, of course, Adam Farley and the MDG crew. Go to the mdgcrew.com and you can find out when they're releasing their new song. It's going to be awesome. It's incredible. Young Vince actually did a little bit of work on it. It was a song that Adam and I did when we were in a boy band together. So yeah, it's awesome, and he puts like a whole new spin on it. It's really cool. So make sure to keep an eye out for that.
If I wanted to listen to songs that weren't in like a specific room, like maybe like a hallway, where could I go for that?
Oh, I'll tell you right now, Chris Alou, Songs from the Hallway, because that guy slaps. He sounds like Billy Joel, but like a cooler, awesomer who didn't write We Didn't Start the Fire, Billy Joel. So you guys will dig it.
Was he ever on the podcast?
He was on the podcast.
Wait,
yeah, he was
wait,
on. He was
wasn't
on
he
the
on the-
Babadook.
And that is currently available wherever you listen to your podcast as well as the YouTube.
Hold on, let me check. And it is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So make sure to check that out.
And also apparently our New Year's Evil episode.
Yeah, like keep watching that. Keep listening to that one.
Yeah, make us a phenomenon for that episode.
I love it. And then also check out Shantytown Design if you need a cool logo or a website. Go to Mike Vinci, the Vinch. He will hook you up, and yeah, he did it for us for our website, and we're fucking happy with it.
Yeah.
So
You can go to that website. You could order shirts.
yeah, you can order shirts and merch and glassware. So check out Shantytown Design. They're pretty rad. Also, check out Respawn Tattoo if you need some work done, like some ink, and you want to get that nice fresh ink. Go to Respawn Tattoo. Elle, you went there before, right?
I have, yeah.
And you got that fresh ink.
Well, it's not as fresh as it could be because it's a couple of years old. I do need to get some fresher ink.
Yeah.
But if I were to get another tattoo, I believe Respawn Tattoo would be the place I would go because Jay's done 3 of my 4 tattoos. And I like his art. It's groovy. And he makes it fun and easy and painless.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
not completely painless because it is a tattoo. But the process is painless of,
'Cause
booking
he's
the
gentle.
tattoo and
He's
getting it
gentle,
done.
Jay.
Yeah, he's
You
very
hear-
gentle.
You hear that, America? Make it a gentle J day.
Yeah, so if you feel that pressure to get that fresher ink, go to Respawn Tattoo.
Shit.
Feel the pressure to get that fresher ink. I don't know if that's a new thing.
That was awesome. Go.
But anyways, and finally, check out frequelspodcast.com where you can listen to all of our podcasts. We have links there to a lot of the stuff we mentioned. We have merch there if you want to buy, if you want to support us, because Rory right now,
And tattered rags.
he's in tattered rags. He has a Dexter shirt made of mostly plastic.
His cats steal all his money.
And yeah, his
Yeah,
cats take his money.
It's a true story. Ella's obsessed with Taylor Swift, so she buys lots of merchandise.
Yeah, and she comes out with like 16 variations of an album.
I know.
Yeah.
Whenever she drops anything, my credit card bill skyrockets. She buys little
Ella,
dresses.
you could just stand in line on World Record Day. Just get there the night before, and she won't do that. She just buys it from the scalpers, where it's like 3 times as much.
Well, she's a little baby cat. She's learning.
Yeah, she's learning. But yeah, guys, go
Hey,
there.
remember when she saw you and she was terrified and she ran and hid under the bed?
Yeah, she ripped your shirt too.
She did.
And I felt so bad.
Her
'cause-
claw got attached to my shirt and she jumped out of my hands.
Oh, that was your Stephen King shirt.
I was.
Yeah,
I missed that shirt.
that was my fault.
That's how I dress
That's what I
now.
did to Rory.
I have holes in my clothes. and,
So-
and I have a bindle.
If you want to support Rory
Yeah, please help.
specifically,
The next time we see him, he's just
Buy
gonna be
some
wearing
merch.
a barrel with suspenders.
Yeah.
do you guys need a hoodie? We got it. Do you guys need a hat? We got it. Do you need a t-shirt? We got
You
it.
got stickers?
It would, no.
No. Okay.
We have to get stickers.
Okay.
And a beanie, I heard.
Yeah,
we
I
gotta
keep
get
saying
that.
a beanie.
Yeah, but we do have glassware. Do you need coffee mug? We got it. Do you need a beer glass pint thing? We got it. So go there and check out
And you don't have to
freakwillspodcast.com.
put beer in it. You could put anything. You could put
Yeah,
water
you could
or
put
Dr.
water,
Pepper.
milk. I'm a milk guy.
Chocolate milk?
No, just regular skim milk.
Strawberry Nesquik?
Nope,
Vodka.
just regular skim milk.
You could put
Moloko
in,
Plus?
Nope,
Schnapps.
just regular skim milk.
Make a martini in that thing.
Did you get that reference?
No.
Put some blood in
Moloko
there.
Plus is the milk from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
got
get
that too at freecoolspodcast.com.
Yeah.
We said some Moloko milk or whatever she said.
Moloko milk.
Moloko Plus.
But guys, go to our website and we have links there for everything and links to our Instagram and stuff. Make sure to rate and review us. If you guys have Applecast or Spotify, put a 5-star out there, write a review, and we'll read it here for you guys.
And a real condescending voice.
And we'll make up like voices
Yeah.
and we'll do like character work with
Puppet
it.
show.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that.
Do it, you fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it, you fucking cowards.
Stop always saying no.
And then with that being said, thank you to our guest, Jon Snow. Great to be here. And then
I had a great time on your podcast.
I had a great time. I never felt like this
So
before.
you're doing like the Italian dub for him. My name is Jon Snow, Metal Messiah.
I'm new metal messiah, Jon Snow. So thank you, buddy, for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
Make him sound like a dub from Cemetery Man. Just Claudio.
Claudio. Yeah. And thanks to our guest Elle Snow for always bringing those vampire facts and
Gotcha.
just always having the knowledge, man. I love that you wore a Morbius shirt for the episode too.
It's
Yeah.
Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
Always Morbin time.
I want to cover Morbius on here.
I do
at one
too.
point.
I will
Yeah.
absolutely do this.
Oh, no. That's the episode we won't have you on board.
That's the one we're like, oh no.
And we'll
She
record
gets-
it on your birthday.
You sit this one out.
I could talk shit about that movie. It's okay.
No. We don't want you to. We want you to sit it out and you listen to everybody else talk about it.
Outside in the
'Cause
rain.
That episode, we're going to have 24 guests on. And it's everybody from Frequels except you.
Oh no.
And you
I
hear
would-
all of us talk
That
about
would be awesome, actually.
it. I know. It would be.
Just outside listening to us talk. I've got thoughts, but we're not listening.
We're not listening. But
It'd be weird
dude,
if you recorded that here too.
I know. You're just
Go
like,
upstairs. Get out of here.
you get out of here. Leave your own house for a while. Because we are recording from the Snow residence.
Yeah.
Which we thought was fitting for the episode because it's 30 Days of Night. Which,
Shocking, though, because I remember the last
Takes
time we
place in
were
snow.
here, Elle said never again.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, because that's what we
You
did.
guys keep breaking my locks, though.
And there's the Gravy Diggers incident.
I just kick open the door. I don't even care anymore.
Hey,
I was like, who knocks? Welcome.
I am the one who knocks.
So, anyways, Elle, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for
Always a
coming,
pleasure.
guys.
And thanks for coming on and chatting and hanging out with us,
Thanks for
buddy.
giving me a place to talk about vampires some more.
You're welcome. Anytime.
And thanks, Jon Snow, for being on the show with us. It was
You're-
really nice talking to you for a little while.
You're very welcome.
And you evaporated like a vampire.
I'll see you when you get home.
There's just like this empty seat with a mic in front of it. It's real sad.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of a bummer.
It's the space we leave for Jon Snow. Like
I love it.
every recording will be an empty spot just for Jon Snow's presence because he's with you in spirit.
And
I
with
love
that,
it.
we'll say, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Without you guys, we couldn't do the show. I mean, we could, but
It'd be better too.
it helps. But we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week and listening to us. We really appreciate it. And with that being said, thank you for listening to
I am Jon Snow. I am a vampire. Nothing.
Oh well, no. The one could be like the one could be
Neither
like
confirm nor deny.
The world is a vampire.
the Billy Corgan one.
Yeah, oh, why didn't we make that joke?